G'day, and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kevins, and their crazy, no good, idiotic, stupid public freakouts with your host, me, the Australian idiot, the guy who knows nothing about anything but still decides to say stuff in the first place for some reason. Let's get into the clips. This guy's gone to his local Target to go get himself another Hot Wheels car, and he comes across a bit of a fight between one of the customers and a worker here at the store. Here's what happened.
Yo! You don't work. Hey, get your hands off me!
I'm getting touched.
Get your hands off me!
Go to the back room, Kenny. Go to the back room.
Kenny, I'm gonna press charges on you.
Yeah, keep going. I'm gonna call the cops and send you over.
Call the cops. Call the cops. I'm gonna have press charges on you. Yes, I am.
Because there's cameras everywhere in the store.
Get the camera out, because I'll show you him pushing me.
Definitely, unless you bumped up against him, he definitely didn't push you. You guys aren't going to keep coming in here making go get these boxes and do this stuff.
Who's these guys?
All you guys that come in and take these cars and you want them to go to the boxes, you're not going to touch the boxes.
Who are you, by the way?
You don't touch the freight.
Who are you?
Here, unless you can't read.
What's your role here?
You know what my role is.
No, what's your role?
It's to come over and talk to you and go, you're not doing this anymore. We're done with it. No more asking to pick. No more
I'm gonna talk to your manager.
I'm in charge.
I want to talk to the store manager right now.
Not here, so you're just going to have to deal with me. Otherwise, if we keep doing this, you're going to get trespassed.
No, I'm not getting trespassed. I didn't do anything wrong.
You don't touch the boxes.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Gonna be honest, I have no clue what precisely happened here. Based upon the story, I assumed that just based on the people there, the customer bumped into the guy who's doing stock in the background, the bright red shirt man, and he assumed that the worker pushed him, or maybe the worker did push him. Something along those lines. There seems to be a bit of a kerfuffle about that. Someone in higher authority of the store has come down to deal with it, and here we are. That's what I'm guessing was happened based upon the story being told here. Quite interesting to say the least. God, just what a funny interaction to come across when just shopping for a car. Here we have the downstairs neighbors not really dealing with their upstairs neighbors' kids making a bit of noise in probably one of the most interesting ways possible. And also, apparently prior before this clip here, they threatened to call the CPS over their kids apparently stomping at 4 a.m. in the morning, which is weird. If you have a noise complaint, you call the police, not the Child Protective Services. That's not their job.
You're talking then.
You're so...
What? Do what you're talking.
You are so young. It's so cute. Are you going to post this on TikTok?
No, I'm not. But do what you're talking. Say everything that you were saying. Both of you.
Fine. I said we have called the police on you multiple times.
And why is that?
For your inconsideration.
But who's inconsideration?
Your child run around until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Honey,
I could call CPS on you if I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
My daughter doesn't have no bruises, no nothing for you to say that.
She fell.
Why are you gonna call CPS on me?
Neglect.
Child neglect?
Letting your daughter stay up until 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, honey, she has a schedule. She sleeps by 10. Okay. And if you hear noises at 4,
who's stomping? All night. Who's stomping?
Nobody stomps at 4 in the morning.
Yes, they do.
That is already you guys. I hear you guys banging at my ceiling.
You get y'all to
At
stop.
night, yes. Whenever it's that late in the
Then
night.
honestly, that's your problem because we sleep by 10. She's asleep by 10. If you want to sleep in my house, I'm telling you.
Really?
I'm telling you because we put her to sleep at 10.
Because last I checked,
If you want,
literally came to our apartment today, and it sounded like y'all were dragging a body across the floor. Her words, not mine.
Okay, and she came up this morning, the same thing. She said that she heard everything, and she said, I hear loud stomping, and that is it. And why are you guys taking... Okay, the issue is my daughter. The issue is my daughter because she plays every day. My daughter does not stay at 4 in the morning. Okay.
Then who was doing the stomping?
I don't know, but I'm telling you that nobody stays up at 4 in the morning because everyone is asleep by 10 or 11. She's asleep by 10 or 11. I don't let her stay up by 4 in the morning or whatever you are saying.
Because we have multiple videos recording y'all at like 3 or 4
Okay, then you said against me. Get me out of here if you want.
We are. We're in the process of it.
Okay. Your pride and your ego are so
It's not
up
pride
here.
and ego.
Oh
babe.
no, it is.
It's
honey.
really not. It's really
So you're
not.
bothered by
it's having a
regular
full-time job and knowing that I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day.
It's normal. This is apartment living. This is apartment living.
Again,
She's a toddler.
This has never I've lived
Okay,
in
that's
a lot.
okay.
It's
That's
not
on you.
apartment
Okay,
living.
that's on you.
It may be your
Maybe
apartment living from the ghetto, but
from the ghetto.
yeah. This isn't.
Oh, this
That's
is
the
ghetto?
only apartment
This is
complexes.
ghetto?
I never said this is ghetto, babe. I said maybe the other apartments you've lived in.
Oh no, this is my first time renting, honey.
That makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense. You just admitted it. That makes sense.
So then have control over.
No, because I am a
Courtesy.
first-time mom. This is not my daughter. I am a first-time mom. She is my first, and I am not gonna be there controlling her and telling her, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that," because the downstairs neighbors don't want you to make noise. Oh my, I need to satisfy
control over your kid.
No, she
What
is
is she
living
gonna grow up to be?
better than you. That's for sure.
Clearly not.
You. No, because she's gonna be
I'm
very
not
understandable.
Over here stomping, disturbing my downstairs neighbors.
my.
We've already talked to both of them downstairs, and they said they don't hear us.
Our
That's
roommate is
right.
like
And
320 pounds.
not to
Like, he
mention-
doesn't walk lightly.
Yeah, and not to mention,
Okay.
y'all have had multiple complaints from y'all's neighbors as well. So it's not
Okay.
just us.
Okay, what do you want me to do? I have a daughter. I'm not gonna move for you to feel happy. Because my daughter's happy up there, that's fine. That's all that matters to me. I'm not gonna be here trying to make
Then
somebody else
unfortunately,
happy.
you're gonna have to get evicted.
Well,
Nicole
if
is in the process of it.
she is?
Evicted? Do you know what that means?
Oh no, I know what that means. But if
Then
that
I
were
can't
true,
wait to see your moving boxes.
okay, then I'll show her the video. I'll show her the video that you, everything that you're saying.
Good, because she knows it's all true.
Okay, and is that true?
Yeah, we've had many conversations with her.
Oh,
Many.
The
okay.
courtesy officers, the Denton PD. Like,
Oh, okay.
look, if
Yeah,
you
you're
guys
not-
moved to the first floor, this would be a non-issue.
I know that
It would
wouldn't be an issue.
That's
What's the problem is that if they really wanted us to move, if you guys really wanted us to move, you tell them to give us the same payment that
That's
we are
what-
paying.
That's what we're
Literally,
trying
we've
to
been
do.
trying to get the
But
same
she's
thing.
But
not.
it's
She's
so
not.
funny
understand.
because y'all are the problem.
How are we the problem?
Y'all are the ones stomping. Y'all are the ones disturbing
We
y'all's
are not
neighbors.
stomping. It's my daughter
Babe,
playing
you
with her
literally
toys.
just
Later
said
into
when
the night,
Nicole.
it's not her. Like right now, okay, it's probably her. If I had to take a guess, but
Okay, you just admitted it, but control her. You need to
Later
control
into
her.
the night, whenever we are,
I'm just pointing at you.
Whenever
I'm
we
sorry
are
if you get
sleeping-
offended, but I'm just pointing at you because
Listen.
it is you.
whenever we are trying to sleep and shit.
I'm
late into
sorry,
the night,
and I have been controlling. We haven't been
it's
here for
not-
5
I
days,
understand.
and I'm
It's
sorry
not
about that.
her.
I'm sorry, and I respect you, but the way she's acting, come on now, you have to admit it.
she's frustrated. Just
Exactly,
like I am.
I'm frustrated too. I have a family. I have a daughter. How do you think that makes me feel? She plays in the kitchen. She takes out all my drinks. I have closed them. She finds a way to open it.
Then maybe lock 'em.
That's what I just said. I have them baby locked, but she opens them. She is a very smart baby. I don't know what.
Zip tie. Just cut, zip tie. Cut, zip tie. If y'all really want to try and make this work, make it better, y'all would be coming up with any idea y'all can to try and make it better.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I've ever experienced what it's like to live in an apartment complex at all. I've for the most of my life, at least for the past, I would say 10 plus years, I've been living in a detached house. I have had multiple long stays in hotels, and that one big thing that I can say is that the general noise pollution from other people is definitely far higher than what you would be used to in a detached house. And I would assume in a place like an apartment complex, it's probably worse as well. And ultimately, kids are going to be kids. They're going to be loud and stompy, and there are two very clear tell signs that she is still trying to adjust to this. Is A, she said she's a first-time renter, and B, this is her first child, so things are going to go wrong. From my general understanding, yes, it's probably going to be very frustrating to deal with kids upstairs being rowdy and loud because that's what kids do. But again, that's just what kids do. You kind of get used to being. That's one of the things that you have to put up with when you live in an apartment complex. Sometimes it's going to be families either upstairs, downstairs, across the hall, or somewhere being a bit loud and obnoxious because that's just how that goes. But one thing I personally agree with here is that this is not how you approach dealing with a situation like this, to deal with an apparent noisy neighbor by going in and going off at them. And also, I love the fact that this woman here can dish out multiple different things, but the moment that, let's say, the person behind the camera says something back or is apparently pointing her finger, she is quick to hide behind her partner, which is definitely an interesting sign of she's willing to dish it, but she cannot take anything back, which is very interesting to say the least. I doubt whoever's in charge of the apartment complex will actually do much about this information, that apparently this upstairs neighbor's a bit noisy, especially if they only get complaints from one apartment living people, not anyone else in the apartment complex, because then it just becomes one of those things that they're being unnecessarily picky or being over the top with their care about this, because apparently they're also annoying them about them being noisy throughout the daytime, which is just one of those things. So what, do you expect kids to be quiet 24/7? I'm sorry, have you had a kid before? It's not how they work, unfortunately. They seem to be quite loud and obnoxious, especially when they're quite young.
Here we have a kid who gets denied going on a certain ride because she is too short. And what does her father do? Oh, starts going off at the worker for just enforcing the rules that they've been laid out to enforce.
Below. The girl with the mole on her face. Believe me, this kid is going on this ride, or me and you are going out in the parking lot. Telling you right now. 3 rides this kid has been denied. 3 rides this kid has been denied. This kid is going on this ride. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I'm going to make your life miserable right now, bro. Listen, you're messing with the wrong guy, bro. I'm telling you right now. See this kid? My 8-year-old daughter crying? You'll see. You'll get somebody up here. I will shut this down, bro.
Okay, do not shut it down.
I'm shutting it down. This kid, I am not going to listen to my 8-year-old cry again. We went to the ride at the bottom and she passed the thing. Otherwise, we would have not come out here. Otherwise, you go ahead. You go, bro. You go. Take your chances, bro. Take your chances with this guy. You listen, it's your job. I get it. I'm shutting this down.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Really, bro?
No.
I went, listen, I went to
No. Yeah, start video. Go ahead. Let's put it on YouTube or TikTok.
I get it. It goddamn sucks that your child's been denied to go on multiple rides because she's too short, but that's just life. Harassing the workers who are just there to enforce the rules and operate the machinery is not the way to go about fixing these type of issues, especially when your daughter's literally sitting there crying about this crap. You're probably making it 10 times worse. This might just become one of those traumatic experiences that's going to be stuck in her head for the rest of her life. Just like, oh, got denied multiple roller coaster rides. That's sad. My father's now screaming at the top of his lungs at someone. So is my mother. That's even sadder. I want them to come and love me because I'm upset. Like, what type of parents do this type of shit? Look after your kids, not fucking go off at workers. Like, what? Next, we got a funny confrontation at your local McDonald's.
Oh, that's alright. I already got it. Yes, I can.
Actually, you
Yeah, I
can't.
can.
You need to get the hell out of the store now.
Oh, okay. And you can ask me to stop filming, but I don't have to stop filming.
Okay,
and the only
bye.
reason why I'm doing this is just to get a picture of your face, okay? And I won't stop until you're fired. Okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm a 30-year customer of McDonald's.
No one cares.
This is what a young employee, this is what the youth of today is doing now. You're treating 30-year customers. Oh, I know where it is. Thank you, dear. Okay. Bye.
Gotta love how the other team member was like, okay, I don't want to deal with this, I'm gonna walk away. And I get it, she might be a bit rude, might be a bit this, might be a bit that, but do we all forget that these people, especially the young people, are being bare minimum paid minimum wage, if not sometimes worse in places where they can get away with not paying minimum wage? Either way, and then also go on about, you know, I've been a 30-year-long customer of McDonald's. It's like, who gives a flying fuck about that? Why do you care so much about your loyalty towards a corporate entity? That's so dumb. Here we got a guy who wasn't too happy with the taste of his coffee, so therefore went up and complained, asked to get not only a new coffee, but also to get a refund on said coffee.
Me that you're not going to stir it or give me a new one. Well, how do I know what it try? How do I know what it tastes like? So if you mess my coffee up, I can't try it? Is that funny, Nate? Can you make me a new coffee or can you give my money back, Nate? Nate, please.
Hash brown? One hash brown?
I'll video. I got the right to video whatever I want. If I can record a cop, I can record a Dunkin' Donuts worker. Now make me a new one, get my money back. Tough guy. Oh, you are being tough. You're laughing at me and saying that I can't try my coffee to see if it tastes like shit. It's made wrong. I want a new coffee. I want my money back. Give me a full refund now. Give me a full refund now. Chump. Telling me you ain't giving me shit back until I pulled the camera out. You just said you ain't getting nothing back. Until I pulled my camera back, you told me I'm not getting nothing.
No, I told you to get your money back.
No, you said I'm not giving you a new one. That's what you ordered. That's what you told me.
I'm sticking to that. I'm getting your money back, and you're not going to.
You said you're not getting your money back until I said pull the camera out. Until I pulled the camera out, you started, I'm not getting nothing back. You started acting like a tough guy until I pulled my camera out.
You know, I wouldn't be too surprised if the actual worker did say something about, oh, you can't get your money back and get a new drink, you can only do one of the two, or something on those lines, and then when the guy decided to bring out his phone and start recording, just went, okay, there's no point even wasting time about this guy's only going to be combative and just be a bit of annoyance. Like, overall, I've never had an instance where you've gone, like, the first drink you got was terrible, was made poorly. 9 times out of 10, you either just get the refund or you get it replaced. Because doing both is just being greedy. Unless they make the mistake like multiple times over, or it's something you've taken the drink, taken away, gotten home, and oh, actually it's pretty bad, you call up and then you might get some credit for next time. But it's like I've never really had an instance where they've gone like, oh, I must get a refund as well as a new version of this drink. Like, you don't get both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's just stupid. Like, what? I'm sorry, cameraman, but I'm pretty sure you're being a bit of a Kevin about this one here. In this clip, a Karen got herself banned from the gym and assumes that it's something to do with her MAGA hat that's making people offended, even though the reason why she's being kicked was made explicitly obvious to her.
Yeah. Planet Fitness telling me I'm banned. After paying.
What's up?
I don't know. Tell me.
So we have an alert on your account that there was a ban processed for your membership. We also don't allow recording in the facility, so I am going to have to ask you to stop recording.
I'm going to record it because I've been paying for the past couple months.
And we are going to issue you a full refund, but we also do not allow recording in the
facility.
facility.
Alright, you're going to refund right now. You're going to tell me why
permission.
I'm banned.
Because we have, back in the day, I don't remember exactly when it was, but you were arguing and threatening other people, so there was a ban put on the membership.
Arguing and threatening people?
That is what we have in the system. So there's a ban on the membership. We never should have created an account, which is an issue. You know, it was a mistake, but we do have to issue you a full refund, and we do have to cancel your account, and you are not allowed at any of our facilities.
You can give me your full refund, and
We
I'd
will
like
give you
your
a full
name
refund. My name is
written
Chris.
down and banned at Planet Fitness. Judgment free zone, right? Banned at Planet Fitness for wearing a MAGA hat. It's called violation of your constitutional rights. Wearing a MAGA hat, offensive. It's okay. I'll make sure that my my lawyers know that I felt threatened here in the judgment-free zone. Better start looking for jobs, buddy.
Are we just going to ignore the fact that you got explicitly told it's because you got involved in multiple arguments and harassing other people inside of the gym and that's why you've been banned? Not because of whatever hat that you're wearing, you fucking moron? How dense and dumb are you? Or maybe you're trying to gaslight yourself into thinking that no, you didn't do anything wrong. You were the perfect human being like you always were. Grow the fuck up. Here you have a Karen going all conspiracy theorist mode against a bunch of contractors who are just installing new reception things.
I'm with the Wisconsin State Assembly. Are you gentlemen aware of what this is? Or do you actually think this is cell? This isn't cell service. You can laugh all you want, sir. I'm with the Wisconsin State Assembly, and this is military-grade radiation.
Not true.
And you're going to all have blood on your hands. Yeah.
Just don't talk.
Did you sign NDAs with the state? Don't talk? You're all gonna have blood on your hands. This is radiation. Oh, it's real funny, huh? Can I have your cards? I'd like all of your business cards, please. No? Not gonna give it to me? Alright. Then I'll just get your faces on camera. I got all your trucks already. So you can give me your card and tell me who you are. And you can pretend I'm not with the Wisconsin State Assembly and laugh. It's radiation, sir. Military grade radiation. They turn it on and off like a microwave. And you're unraveling this. And if you signed an NDA, do you have children? Look it up. childrenshealthdefense.org. And I'm glad that you have a smirk on your face and you think this is real funny. You have blood on your hands, sir. Do your research. You're installing military-grade radiation to kill this neighborhood. And I got you all on film, so when they all start dying, you'll have your smirking, arrogant face to show the world. Goodbye. You're sick.
I'd love to see her thoughts now, considering I'm assuming this clip is probably at least a year or something old, like it's been a hot minute since this actually happened. I would love to see her opinion nowadays, seeing as I would assume no one's died of radiation in that neighborhood. Is she still on her Wisconsin Safety Council, or whatever the hell she was calling it? Is she still going on about that bullcrap? I don't know.
Here we have a volunteer, Karen, patrolling the parking lot.
Work at the school?
I do the parking lot for Dr. Blackburn every day. I've done it for the last 4 years.
Oh, so you're a school, you're
a volunteer.
Oh, you're a volunteer. And you got out your car in the rain to tell me that.
Yeah, they don't care what the weather is. They asked me to do the parking lot. I do the parking lot for 4 years.
Okay.
Even with a broke foot.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah. Okay. You have a good day.
If you don't park in a parking spot, I call the officer out.
Okay, we'll call the officer. So by the time he gets here, then I'll just move. So go ahead.
Why can't you just be nice and move?
Have a good day.
This is why your kids don't listen.
Have a good day. Volunteers shouldn't cuss people.
Yes, because that's how you do volunteer work. Going out to random people roaming around the car park going, oh, you can't do that. Screw you. It's like, okay, maybe you are doing the right thing. It just seems a little bit inane, this entire thing.
Here we've got an Uber Eats deliverer who couldn't exactly find where a certain person lived, or so they claim, so they decided to stop in the car park of that person's complex and then start eating their food. The customer caught them in the act.
You didn't do a thing. I just called you. I just screen recorded the whole thing too because I was going to make a complaint. So instead of you bringing me my food or answering the phone, you decided just to keep it and eat it. Give me my food. The one that's open too, I want my drink, I want all that.
I did try to look for you.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I screen recorded the whole thing, sir. I have it, me calling you, me texting you. I screenshot it and screen recorded the whole thing. So instead of you coming to bring my food, and I gave you clear directions. I wrote it in English, I wrote it in Spanish. I'm sorry, maybe I should have wrote it in German too. I wrote it in clear directions, and instead of you responding to any of that, because even if you had an issue, I said I would just meet you in the front. You didn't have to look for me. I said I would meet you right here in the front. So if you wanted food, you was just there. Why didn't you just order your own food? You was just there. Why didn't you just order your own food? If that's all it was and you just wanted the food.
I'm trying to find you. I know you don't think I was, but I was walking.
So why didn't you respond to any of the messages?
I know, I was overwhelmed by messages. I usually get that many. I was trying to...
If you're lost, why didn't you try to contact me so I can help you find it?
Yeah, I was just trying to find the place.
How was you trying? In what way were you trying?
Me over there.
Because I just rode around here. I left my house and I'm like, okay, I'll meet you in the front. I know it's hard to find places over here. I just rode around in circles. I haven't even seen this car, so you were just parked eating my food. You haven't even made it out the complex and you're already sitting here eating my food. So when were you trying to find me? You haven't made it out the complex and you're sitting right here eating my food. It's not even like you made it anywhere yet. We're still in the complex.
What's the point of this?
Because you pissed me off.
Okay,
you pissed me off. You just wasted my time and you pissed me off. And I'm going to send this to Uber Eats and whoever else.
The first question I'll ask here is, why in the world were you still in the parking complex of that apartment that you were meant to deliver the food to? What in your mind decided to think that that was a genius idea? Wouldn't it be smarter to just drive away a fair bit and then eat the food? Like, genuinely speaking, what the hell were you thinking in general here? Like... Your single brain cell just wasn't firing at all in this entire thing, and you just went, oh yep, I can't find them, I'm not going to bother to try, I'm even going to go further than this car park here of the apartment complex, I'm going to start eating their food. Oh, they called me? Let's try and make up some excuses and then give up entirely. Like, stupid. So here we have a customer's coming in to make a complaint about how their nails that they got done didn't last anywhere near as long as what they theoretically should, because they fell off within a few days, and so did their friends. And in the middle of making that complaint to one of the workers, because I'm not 100% sure why manager's not involved or whatever's not really getting involved here, one of the other customers who's there getting their nails done decides to start recording and then eventually intervenes. Here's what happens.
She has had 2 nails fall off. You get drunk or what? A lot of young people go to the club and get drunk. 5 nails, 6 nails.
Thank you for stereotyping me. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
I would like my money back for the job that you have done on my nails.
No refund. Never have a refund nail for the broken nail. And then, a matter of fact, you've been here before. You're not like the first time
So here's the problem.
Right?
These 2 nails look amazing, right?
I don't know. They look the same.
Look at the nails that you have done on my other fingers. They
no,
are claws.
No, the claws are what?
They look very...
Everybody does nail different.
Can you please talk to me like a human
and
not be defensive?
We have enough on the phone already.
That's totally fine. You guys seem really buffed right now.
No.
I
have enough with you guys already.
Look at me like a human being, like you have done a wrong thing.
No.
You have done my nails
32 years doing nail, nothing wrong I do.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but me and my girls,
you've been
nails
here
have fallen
before.
off.
You've
Yes,
been
I
here
have,
before.
and they were great, but you were lazy. I'm sorry, you were lazy with these nails.
No.
Okay, so I come in at 2 hours before you close. You guys are done. You're very tired.
No,
you're
I
not
do
even gonna
everything
listen to
the
me?
same.
Hey,
in
lady.
the early morning. Yes,
Hey,
time to get out.
Go to the Better Business Bureau.
Right. Yes.
Leave her alone. This isn't how you deal with this.
First of all, this is
Enough in the morning.
This is nothing to do with you.
It does because you're on my appointment.
Right.
So
This
it's
is not.
you.
Oh, she's doing your feet.
Yeah.
She's doing your feet.
Okay, she's doing my fiance. So
I hope you guys have a great night. I hope that felt really good for you.
Felt
I hope
great.
that did a lot for you.
Thank you. Felt
Because
great.
you're the one who's spending this much on your nails that all fall off. That's what you're doing? You have a lot of experience in this, right?
Just keep on
right?
and on.
You've gotten your nails done before.
go complain to the Better Business Bureau, not me. Like, what are you doing?
I'm not complaining to you, babe. That's the whole thing.
Don't complain to
I wasn't even
her.
talking to you.
Yeah, but come on. The energy. Get out of here.
The energy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're spending $120 on your nails
Again,
right
you're
now?
complaining to me now.
I'm
like,
not
don't
even
complain.
talking to you. That's the whole thing.
Who are you talking to, lady?
You're the one who came to me,
Who are
baby.
you talking to?
Who are you talking to? Literally. Thank you. I will.
This place doesn't do a good job, and it's just really upsetting, and that's why we came in here and had to do this. But have a really good day. I just wanted to let you know as like a courtesy to you
so respectively.
that this just wasn't a good place to go to. We were trying to talk to them, and I don't care if you want to get involved, but I was trying to make a courtesy to you. I made a review and everything. You can go online and read it, and you can give my name too if you'd like. Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead. Have a great day. I was trying to do a courtesy to you guys, but if you want to be weird about it, that's fine.
That's so good.
And this is, to me, this is like kind of between a rock and a hard place, because yeah, I can understand where this customer's coming from. The fact that her nails have she spent a stupid amount of money getting her nails done up and they've fallen off within a few days. That can be frustrating and very, very annoying. And I would, if I was in that position, I would want either them to be redone for free but properly, or get a refund. And she's been very calm and collected about it, being very level-headed, up until the point where the worker's making it very clear that she's not caring at all. I'm not 100% sure why they didn't try and get the actual manager of that joint to get involved. Maybe they did and the manager's just not there right now because it is at night time, so that could be the reason there. I'm not also, like, I don't get why the other customer decided to get involved in that, because anyone who has any form of empathy would just be seeing, yeah, okay, I can understand why she's unhappy. Like, I can understand why she's unhappy. The nails that she spent a bit of money on to get them done have fallen off in a few days, and then the worker decides to stereotype her, saying that she goes clubbing and that's why they broke off, and things along those lines. It's I wouldn't have personally gotten involved. I don't even know why he's recording this in the first place. It's clear that she's being very calm and collected about this complaint, and it's annoying, but I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? In this next clip, we got a follow-up from an earlier clip.
Let the officer know that I'm leaving and that... You don't want us to come out then? I don't want you to come out because all I really want is for you to support me, for me to be able to purchase a few items.
Okay, but I don't have control over them not letting you in at this point from the phone. And I am not able to tell them they can't close. So. Oh, are you going live too? Huh?
I'm just recording.
You're recording me? That's fine. You are welcome to do your research to find that in the end, I'm actually right.
I don't care.
No, that's fine, because I am here to be purchasing items. I'm not here to be speaking with an officer who knows that in the end, I'm the one who has the rights.
Ma'am, you hear them. You hear me. I'm just doing my job. Can you step outside?
Yeah, And could you make sure that this gentleman gives me his name as well, ma'am, just through the phone? Can you at least help me to get his name? If I could have your name too, because
my name's Aiden.
You ought to love the smug smile on her face. My God.
Here we have a Karen who is slowly losing it inside of a building.
Ma'am, you know you were talking to a fan page, correct? That's not Darius Rucker.
I don't care. I'm going home. I'm getting an Uber. I'm going home. I'm not a bum. I'm an executive at Gulfstream. You guys can yourselves.
That's how a Gulfstream employee works.
Call the cops. Call the cops. God damn, I'm gonna beat you at golf.
Girl, what?
Man, that must have been something funny that happened to cause her to react like this and absolutely lose the plot. Shame we don't know about it. Oh well.
Good on you. Here you have a Kevin who's a genius who likes to steal Amazon packages, being confronted for doing so.
Why did you ring my bell saying that you're Amazon?
So I work with Starry, so this is the only way I was able to get in the building. The account manager sent me there to see if there was paperwork in there.
I know you're going around stealing packages. All I know is if you come into my building again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. The whole building and the whole block.
Totally not suspicious hate behavior whatsoever, casually walking into an apartment complex, looking in a room where packages may or may not be dropped off, going to put down your umbrella, actually deciding not to and walking away. Totally not odd behavior in any way, shape or form.
Here we have a child, a 19-year-old woman who apparently got a phone from this place several months beforehand and now decides that she wants to return that phone and get a different phone instead. When she doesn't get what she wants in this situation, she decides to do something completely ridiculous.
Prick, you don't want to be prick. Okay.
No problem.
Okay, you think, oh, you're going to get arrested again. I didn't give a f***. I've been arrested 100 times.
No problem. No problem.
Security, please,
No
stop.
problem.
Stop recording me, I'm scared.
No problem.
Stop recording me, I'm
No
scared.
problem. No problem.
I'm scared, stop.
No problem. Hello? We're calling the police if you not stop.
Okay, cool, please.
Are you gonna grab her or not? No problem.
Don't spit in your face, prick. Don't spit in your face, you stupid prick.
Go ahead. Keep going. You're all getting recorded. You can wait till police come. Beg one minute. Freda, police has in. What's that your point?
Should we give my money back, you stupid
Are you gonna get your money this way?
Okay, I'm gonna come back every single day. I'll fuck the shop every single day.
Come
See
back.
how you like it.
Come back.
See how you like
You
it.
can come back. It's okay. It's okay. I'll see you every day. No problem.
I don't understand. When is peace coming? I asked for my money back on the phone, which I've got 2 months. I'm scared. Stop.
what a child. Like, genuinely, what a child. Like, how childish does, like, how sheltered was this person when she's growing up? Because based upon the information we have, because police have talked about this, she's 19 years old. She's old enough. She's an adult. She has her own money. She has her own this and that. It's like, how sheltered was she as a child in order to think that this is a grand, amazing idea to do? To when you don't get what you want, you just start trashing the place. By the sounds of things, the staff did not press charges, at least initially, but they did post the footage online, which the police have now noticed, taken a look at, and are probably going to look further into it and see anything else could possibly happen, because at this point in time, the woman has not been arrested for anything, but it's still wild that this happened in the first place. Like, it's just so childish. Here we watch the average night ensue for the person behind the camera.
Let's start smashing windshields, bro. No, bro. No, bro. I'm going back to the Airbnb right now and I'm catching all your stuff on fire. I am lighting all your shit on fire. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am going home right now and I'm destroying all of your belongings.
So there's a gay couple at my job and they fight every night.
So serious. I'm going to the house and I'm destroying all of your belongings, Arnold. Do you hear me? I don't give a.
They must go home to have some very angry sex or something on those lines, because otherwise, why are they still together? Okay, bad joke. I couldn't help but make it, but that's still a bad joke. It seems that this is a very toxic relationship that neither side really want to end at this point in time. This apparently happens literally every night after work. Surely at some point, one of them are going to be like, you know, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm just going to move on. But no, there must be something keeping them together for this stuff to still happen but not change anything. Here we have, in my opinion, a very bizarre situation. Basically, so Hawaiian culture, Samoan culture, Pacific Islander culture as a whole, honestly, has this little thing with graduations where they have these flower necklaces, aka called leis, and it's just a thing they wear on graduation days. But here, this school here wasn't exactly happy with letting this one student do that, and caused a whole plethora of issues here, which culminated into this clip here. I'll talk a little bit more about it after the clip. Here's a clip.
We watch it every year.
Okay. So then on the webinar,
it doesn't matter.
We made it very clear.
So we went to the district to get permission, but you guys didn't want to call the district.
Our family permits the leis. We gift the leis.
It's Hawaiian tradition to celebrate after the ceremony.
No, are you Hawaiian?
During the ceremony, all of us walked across with leis.
How many Hawaiians do you have in your family?
It takes us years to get these leis. We don't get these every graduation.
I'm so sorry, but we
You're not sorry. I don't want to hear sorry. I want my daughter to be on that field walking with her traditional garb like every one of my other family members in the past have graduated. That's what I want, because she deserved it.
We have other students that
Did they go to the district and ask for permission?
Well, he asked. He got to wear it when he graduated. He asked. He got to wear it when he graduated.
Every one of my
So
my
I don't get
child.
it.
You don't have my permission to videotape me, so please stop videotaping.
Public school, it doesn't matter.
But I am saying
No, you don't
have
have
permission.
Okay, I won't videotape you. I'll videotape
She
her.
doesn't need permission.
But we'll hear you.
Okay, so the ceremony is going. We're just needing
I know
to
the
know what the
ceremony's going.
decision. What's the decision?
Do you want to walk down there with your
leis
leis?
on that
You're going to
field.
walk.
I see people wearing their cultural banners and just like her Hawaiian
I mean, you
flag.
might as well tell Christian people not to wear a cross in the graduation.
It's just a simple flower lei and our
I know
flag.
what you're saying, Mijo, and it's a different principle from when
It's
you
not a
guys
principle.
when you guys.
This is a
graduated.
lifestyle. This is my culture.
None of the schools
This is
in the
discrimination
district-
against my culture. I don't care what the other schools is. This is this school. This is this district.
All of our schools have the same policy.
It's not, I don't care. Policy isn't law. Policy isn't right.
Can we make an
This
I had
is
Dr.
a cultural. This is
I
a
had Dr.
cultural
Cook
thing.
on my side when I graduated last year, and he
Folks,
allowed me.
we're running out of time. Like Ms. Santana said, we need a decision for you.
Do you want to walk
Make
with
the
your leis?
decision.
Well, she's
He
made a
wants to walk
decision.
with his
She
leis.
wants to walk, she can't wear it. So it's up to you. If you want to walk, you do it, and then you can take this to the district.
It's going to the district.
However you want to do
It's
it.
going to the
You're running
district.
out of- I mean, they're going to start calling names in about 6 minutes. So what do you want to do?
Do the right thing and let her walk down there.
Sir, we're past that point. So
We're not past that point. Go down there with your leis. Go down there with your leis. Let them tackle you. See what happens. Go down there with your leis,
Sir,
baby.
I'm sorry. We need you to be more level-headed.
No, I am level-headed.
Okay.
Go with your lady.
There's not really been much more updates post this clip since like a month ago. We do know that they were just escorted off the property and were pretty much told to come and collect her diploma on a later date, aka making sure that she wasn't allowed to partake in typical graduation practices with the rest of her cohort, which is just wild to me. Because I see this as a very simple thing. Like, I don't get why this is bad. I don't understand why you wouldn't be okay with them doing the traditional graduation thing along these lines. It's not going to harm anyone. It's not like other people are also doing the same thing of their following their own traditions and culture for how to do graduations. Like, in my graduation in 2018, which probably gives you a good side of my age if you can understand things, the school I went to, I think probably about 30% of it was Samoans. And, well, when it came graduation day, they had plenty of these. All of them had a lei and walked up there and graduated with a lei. And it was a really cool experience to see all these people like just being allowed to embrace their culture and sharing it with everyone else who was partaking that day. It was really cool. I genuinely, outside of discrimination or some stupid political thing, I don't get what is so wrong with doing this. Like, why refuse to let her do that? It's not going to hurt anyone. It legitimately is something that just confuses me on why. It makes no sense why this matters so much like this. You have to say, no, you can't do that. Because ultimately, this is just going to lead to these parents taking it further up the chain until they get what they want, because it is kind of stupid. But I suppose that's what it is. You've ruined someone's graduation for your own reason for something. I don't know. It's stupid, really. This clip's a bit of a wild one. So these guys seem to be out here fishing on a pier that looks to be connected to a street community, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, one of the people who lives here comes up and does probably the most insane thing you've ever seen an adult do to a bunch of teenagers.
This is public, right? This is private property. The water you may think is. Guess what? This is private. Thank you for putting stuff on my property.
He took your pole.
Hey, sir, get that shit back.
It's on my property.
Hey, I'll rock your shit right now. You drop my shit.
Then get off the damn private property.
Drop my shit. Drop my shit. I swear to God, you do that shit, I'm rocking your shit. Swear to God.
Bring your little shit ass here. Come on.
You know me?
Get off the property. Do you hear me? Because you know I've had trouble with this before. Now please go.
You say you're threatening.
I'm not threatening.
You just threatened me. I didn't touch you. I can call the cops on you right now.
Well, then my apologies for it.
No, I know.
Fish.
You're allowing me to fish now because you just threatened me.
Did you just see the sign?
No. No, bro. Come here.
No, Wilson, don't waste your time. I got it on recording. Wilson, I got it recording. Wilson, I got it recording. We're going to your dad.
Respect that shit, man. You don't want none of this shit. Yeah. Apologize. You don't touch the minor. You don't touch me. I'm a minor.
I apologize.
Yo, I'm not gonna shake your hand. You put your hand on my throat. I'm good.
Wilson,
good.
Wilson, don't.
Leave it.
Wilson,
Nah, bro, it's good. You want to touch me? What's good?
Wilson.
I did not.
Yes, I have it on recording.
What? Get the out of here.
I have it on recording all.
Oh, you want? Shut your bro. You mouth. All right, bro. No, bro. You want to play?
Fortunately, not long later, police come in and arrest him for, what he did. I got no words for it, if I'm completely honest. The fact that you thought it was a great idea, like you clearly lost some of your control there, and you knew that you f***ed up the moment afterwards because you quickly backed. I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have done that. It's like, no, you shouldn't have done that. You should have, the audacity to not only throw one of their fishing rods off the pier, but then when the other guy's upset about it, you go up there, pin him against the pole with your hand around his... that's just insane. Grow up. You're an adult, bro. What is this? Oh, I don't get it. I hope he was charged. That's just insane. clip's a very intriguing one. So this lady here gets fired by the end of this clip for laughing in someone else's face. And now this seems to be a bit of a context matters type thing. So according to what the manager's been told in the situation, this other person said, "Oh, so you don't want to work? Also, it's like so you want to do this and help us do work?" And apparently, according to that guy, this worker here behind the camera laughed at him for that one. According to the worker here, she states that it's like, "Oh, so you don't want to do work?" And she laughed at him for that. And that's why she's getting fired from this job. Let's just let the clip go and I'll get back to you.
You guys need me to do, I'm willing to help. That's
Most
what
definitely.
you said.
Most definitely.
So I said, great, I'm going to hire you as a food service worker. There may be time to time where you help out in Starbucks, but your primary role is going to be food service worker. So maybe there's a miscommunication between you and I, which is fine. So if you don't want to do the job,
I'm gonna let you finish talking. I ain't trying to interrupt you.
you just did interrupt me though.
Yeah, but I just want to let you know I do want to say something afterwards. I apologize for interrupting.
Okay,
you.
what would you like to say?
No, I'm gonna let you finish.
No, I'm done. I don't
Okay.
really have anything else to say.
Like you said, we did have some miscommunication, which I was telling them. I said, okay, that's a conversation for me and Justin to have as far as getting together and me and him talking about my position, because I was under the impression of one thing and you told them another. So that's why I told them I'm gonna have a conversation with Justin about it and me and him will get that straight. I just need to know what y'all need done, what needs to be done. And Marco was continuing about he was saying that, oh, you act like you don't want to work, da 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 da. And
Okay, so let me just say one thing.
Okay.
We're here to open this account. It's a Saturday. I don't want to be here on a Saturday. And I don't have time for this type of interaction, like having this conversation.
Exactly.
So either you're going to work and you're going to stop with the drama.
I'm not causing any drama. That's the
You've
thing.
been sitting in this conference room wasting time for what, an hour and a half
He
now?
told me to go sit down, sir. I kept asking him what needs to be done. I told him I didn't want to go sit
So
down.
do you want to work here or not?
Yes, that's why I'm still here. If I didn't, I would have already left.
Okay, so if that's the case, I don't want any more drama, which I feel like is not going to happen. I don't think this is going to work out, Phoenix. I'm sorry.
I'm not causing any drama. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I kept asking him, even after the whole conversation, I was over it. Like, I'm like, okay, I understand that he told you one thing, I was told another. I'll talk to Justin. What needs to be done? Because, like I told you, I had a funeral to go to. If I didn't want to be here, if I didn't want to come work, I would have let.
Okay,
No,
that's
hold on.
not the story he told me.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the thing. If it's miscommunication,
I was told you laughed in his face when he asked you to help out in the kitchen.
No, that's what I'm trying to get to the conversation. That's what I'm letting you know. It didn't happen that way. It wasn't because I told him that I didn't want to do a certain thing and I laughed at him because of that. I laughed because he was saying that I didn't want to work. And I laughed because I'm like, okay, if I didn't want to work, I wouldn't have came here today. That's why I laughed, but I felt disrespected.
Okay,
but
Phoenix, I don't want to waste any more time. Can I please just have your badge? This isn't going to work out. I'm sorry.
I didn't even, okay.
Thank you.
I'm a stickler for accepting that usually when there's two sides of a story, the reality of the story tends to be in the middle. Tends to be. Sometimes someone's just straight up lying because they don't want to look bad. And if that's the case, well, that kind of sucks and that's very unfortunate. But I'd say it's probably somewhere in the middle here. And I'm going to be honest here. I feel like firing a person because they had a little giggle at something along these lines is a bit stupid, if I'm completely honest. Purely because for me, when I'm a little nervous and I do a bit of nervous laughing, I laugh at things a lot because over the years I've grown less to be more, and I've decided to stop being annoyed or angry at situations and more just laugh at it now. Which does lead to things like this, where you laugh at something completely ridiculous and it gets you in a bit of trouble because you probably should not have laughed at that. But ultimately, it's just your way of handling things to make your life easier. It seems like this manager just realized that, there's going to be some issues here and I'm not going to be bothered to actually work these kinks out. I don't want to figure out what this other guy's been doing. I just want to keep with the status quo because it's easier for me. So, bye-bye. I don't want you in the job anymore. But I will ask, what do you guys thought on this one? What's your thoughts about this one in the comments below?
Next we've got a guy demanding respect and therefore will not move out of the drive-thru.
That's all you are doing.
I'll just stay here until we get respect.
No. You think you're gonna get respect? Respect is earned, not given. You came here speaking to me so rudely. Why would I respect you? Because I'm a child and you're an elder? All you're doing is holding up my line, sir. Could you please move forward? We can have a staring contest in the front parking lot. You are holding up my line. You are, then what is that called? Glaring? I'm sorry.
You're not.
Pull forward. You got your stuff. What point are you trying to prove?
You know, we lack context to what initially happened before this clip, but at the end of the day, old mate's got his stuff. Old mate should just move along and move on with his day. It's not worth burning your time over something as little as this. Like, it's just not worth it. Move along, fuck off. Here we watch a Karen who's as high as a kite and is asked to leave a Domino's, but she probably doesn't understand the meaning of that, so she's, tucking a tanny? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Here's the clip.
I am annoying, yes. Make me, yes. Turning helicopter, Get out! You're annoying! Go! What? Get out! Get out! Get out! You're not welcome here! I don't care! My God is bigger than you and all your gangs put together! My God is bigger than that! I should be afraid of that! I'm afraid of that! Yes! Yes! God bless you! Get out! Get out! You're not welcome! Get out! You're not welcome! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! I don't care! Go! Get out! Get out! You are not welcome here! You need to get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! You are not welcome here! Get out! Get out! Get out! You are not welcome here! Get out! You are not welcome here! Out! You are not welcome here! I'm annoying? That's good! Get out! Put my foot on your goddamn mouth! And you're gonna shut up forever! Get out! You need to get out! No, you need to go! You need to go! Out! What part of get out? Don't you understand? Shut up! That right there! I'm pressing charges! I'm pressing charges!
Drugs are bad, okay? Just like, okay, come on. If we look at this, can you just not tell, like, is there any way you can tell me that she's not high as a kite here? She's clearly either drunk out of her mind, but doesn't, like, maybe, or she's just high as a damn kite, and it's beautiful. It also sucks. Also, bless the lady's heart, the Domino's worker who just kept going saying, get out, get out. She just has this mantra of never giving up, and it's just like, I commend you for that. It was kind of annoying, but hey, good on you. You didn't stop trying, because this person clearly wasn't doing. They were just existing, being an idiot, being high, even when being asked to leave, just have no idea what they're actually doing. It's crazy to say the least.
Here we have a guy who seems to be a little bit drunk, who apparently swears towards one of the flight attendants, so he gets kicked off the plane. He decides to make a speech on his way out.
I'm gonna tell you people something. Do you have any of the overhead layers? A bag of no, everything's checked. Okay. Listen, yeah, I had some drinks. You guys gonna accept this? They're gonna throw me off, pull you guys around, pull you out of here. I ain't done nothing. The only thing I was on the phone and I told my friend, I said, I'm pretty buzzed. This is why this happened. That's all I gotta say. I mean, whatever. Bullshit. I'll tell you. Yeah.
And he's in business class too, or maybe that's first class. Probably one and the same depending on the plane. But you know, those tickets aren't cheap. So good job there. Because if you're getting kicked out of the plane for just being a general dick, well, I don't think it's easy to get a refund in those cases. Also, curious question, does anyone know what happens if you get kicked off a plane? What happens to your checked baggage that would have also already been loaded into the plane, or would be currently being loaded into the plane elsewhere? What happens there? Does it stay on the plane and it goes to its destination and they have to send it back or something? Like, I'm very curious on that one, if I'm completely honest.
Here we got a Karen who's just been an overall annoyance towards the worker here for what seemingly has very minimal reason towards it. Here's the clip.
You can't. You bust in the room. You didn't knock.
Okay, at this time,
You did
can watch
not.
the police come to record. It's against the law to record.
It's not against the law.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's evidence. That's what it's
It's
called.
exactly.
Because I'm asking you to.
No, you're very rude. You're very rude. But I still want your manager.
Okay, you can call tomorrow and they'll talk to you.
Nope. I want. I'm pretty sure y'all have a cell phone. His cell phone number. I want corporate.
So you afraid? You afraid of us to talk to your
Yeah,
manager?
that's what it is.
Do you want your refund? Because he told me to give it to you.
We want the refund.
Then I'm giving it to you. Then you can leave.
But I still want to speak with your supervisor.
You can call them tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, then you won't be able to come back on property after.
I don't want to stay in here, honey.
Can you just stop?
No.
I'm gonna give you your refund back.
Nope.
You're going to be escorted off and trespassed off the property.
I'm not going to be anything. I'm not going to be anything. No, I won't.
That's the problem. We ain't gotta stay in
No,
this
I don't care about staying here.
What I'm saying
We
is
haven't
gotta
even been
no
here 10
longer talk to
minutes.
these people. Shoot, they terrible. They terrible. My God.
Here is your where nothing's been charged to your card.
The proper thing to do was to put it back in my hand like I put it in
I
yours.
handed it over.
I'm sorry, but managers have days off too, you know. Unfortunately, it becomes one of those things where if the manager's not available right now because they're not at work, because they're on their days off, then the manager's not available. Usually there would be some form of assistant manager or secondary manager, but then again, that might also depend on what time of day you've gotten in there on. If you're at the end of a shift, like you're at like 6, 7 in the evening, most of the time the manager's already gone home for the night and you're going to have to wait till the next day to talk to them. And no, the customers are never going to give you the manager's personal phone number because that's stupid. You've just got to come in the next day and hope the manager's there. If not, then toughen up. It's just how it is. Earlier we had a person who was upset that their food came out too fast, and now we've got the opposite. We got a person who's upset that their fast food didn't come out fast enough. Don't lose your shit the moment that it doesn't go quick enough for you when there's other people waiting around for their meals too. Here we got a Karen who decides it's a grand old idea to continuously call the cops on her neighbor regardless of the reason for it.
The cop pulled up here, right? Who called the cops? So what did that have to do with Melissa coming home from work?
Because Melissa went over to the cop car and started talking to the cops.
Because he said, did you call the cops? You're an idiot. Shut up. You're a complete idiot. She said, no, I didn't. I live right here. My address is 8625. You're a lunatic. You're a lunatic. You're blacklisted. Just like these downstairs people. Don't address me. Don't talk to me. Your realtor's
really gonna hurt
your realtor's getting a call now, just like the downstairs people, because you're a psychopath. She came home from work. You're literally an insane person. You're a psychopath.
You're my step.
The cop was here. You don't own any of this property. So don't
this property. And
you don't own any of the property.
My property.
You don't own any of this
Don't
property.
come on my property.
You don't own any of the property. You don't own any of the property. Don't threaten my family.
I got a lot of property I own. Don't worry.
What? Where's? No, I was looking for the property that you owned. I couldn't see it.
It's on Frankfurt Avenue, and it's down the shore.
Why would you live here? Why would you live here on top of these? Because you're a too. Like you're literally crazy. They bought you fudge?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I thought that was very nice.
That's phenomenal. That's
nice.
phenomenal. They bought you fudge.
Nice. I thought you were nice, but I guess I was wrong.
Actually, we are. You did this. Remember when you moved in and you didn't have a vacuum cleaner and I gave you one?
Yes, and I got,
idiot.
Yes, and I idiot.
Yeah, use your head. She pulled up home from work. The cop was already sitting here. The cop addressed her. Did you call the police? She said no. He said where?
I called the police.
No
on that dog.
Oh my God. Who cares?
That dog was back.
It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
You don't care if
It's
that dog
not my
was back.
problem.
It's not your
It's
dog.
not my problem.
That pit bull's my problem.
So deal. Okay, cool.
And I'm dealing with it.
You're just beyond crazy. It's nuts. Don't address my children. Don't address me. That's it.
Man, 2 of your neighbors are blacklisted. You're either extremely unlucky or there's something about you that just sets people off in this way. I don't know if it's your fault either. Like, it could genuinely just be something that you just look like a person who people don't like, so they automatically do very stupid things towards you. Or maybe a third option, you are just a person who causes this in your own fruition and you record the other side of it just because, oh, it makes me look good. I don't know, I'm not going to assume on that one to be completely real. This is just interesting to say the least, and if you truly are just getting really unlucky with having multiple bad neighbors, wow. Hopefully you get better fortune. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who can't comprehend the fact that there's a pair of black men just rolling around in the car parking lot of Mercedes-Benz and decides to cause a few issues because they're apparently trespassing.
Why are you blocking the car?
I'm leaving. Get the f out my way. I'm picking him up. I came to pick him up. I'm getting the f out of here.
Trespassing what?
We ain't trespassing nothing.
Trespassing what?
Why are you trespassing?
Trespassing what?
Why are you trespassing?
Trespassing what?
On a place where you don't belong to
get off the whip. Hey, get off the whip.
Hey, I could buy any car here I want to buy. What is you talking about? What is you talking about?
Hey, I'm trying
once
to
you get on somewhere. Hey.
Ain't nobody giving you no problems. We're trying to leave. We're trying to leave.
Hey, y'all get y'all homie, bro. Get y'all homie, bro.
Hey, we're trying to leave.
Get y'all homie, bro. This is why people, bro. I be want to smack the f out you, dog. Move. Move. Hey, just get out. Get in the car, bro. Move. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. Move. Bro, is this our homie?
Don't touch me.
Bro, move around.
Don't touch me.
Move around.
Don't touch me.
We ain't gonna touch you. We know you gonna press charges. You trespassing too. You own this mother?
Yeah.
You own it?
Maybe I do.
You don't with them dirty ass. You don't. Them dirty feet you don't. Get on somewhere, bro.
No.
Hey, just back the car up. Just back the car and pull out, bro.
No. Bird. Hey! Yeah, maybe I do.
Just back this motherfucker up. You know her? Move her around, bro.
Bird! Get over here!
Thank you. Move her out, bro. Go.
Why are you
Denzel, go.
trying to run me over? Why are you trying to run me over?
Bro.
Why are you trying to run me over? I'm walking.
Is this your wife?
I'm walking.
Is this your wife? Thank you. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me.
Am I gonna touch
I'll
you?
knock your ass out. I promise you.
I'll look you when I see that.
It ain't what you want. You and your husband up with me. Touch me. Touch me.
Exactly
Touch
what
me.
you said.
Touch me.
You exactly said it.
Touch me.
You just said it.
Touch me.
You just said it.
Bro, get your wife, Brody.
You just said it. You just said it.
Get your wife, Brody.
You just said it. You just said it.
Yeah, I will. I will f you up. And your husband. You better get her. You better get her.
Love how at the end there she's just like, oh my god, you said it, you said it. Yeah, he's telling you that he's not afraid to hit back if you start it. He's not going to start it himself, but if you do, he ain't afraid to just go, fuck off, bye-bye. It is what it is. It's not a threat. It's a promise. That's what that was. I don't get people like this. Like, what's the point of standing in front of a car saying they're trespassing in the car parking lot of a car dealership? Like, what? I'm confused. That definitely seemed like it had a bit of racist connotations to it. I'm not saying that it is, I'm just saying that it feels like it is. Your comments are probably going to disagree though. In the next clip, we've got a Karen who's trying to rip out the survey lines that have been put into the property line of someone else's property because she doesn't agree with those survey lines and believes that her property goes further in than those survey lines.
Get off my property, ma'am.
Not your property.
I have this surveyed. I have this surveyed. You're trespassing.
You did not.
I have this surveyed.
You did not.
You cannot pull up my.
Show me the survey.
I have the permits. I have the permits right here for everything. It's right here. It's right here, ma'am. Okay, quit pulling up my property, ma'am. Come here. Come on. I'll show you the permits.
Go get it now.
I have permits, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're not moving this because it's not your property.
I'm not.
No, you're not. You're not.
Just did.
She's tearing up my property. I have permits. I have a survey. I instruct you to leave.
Where's your survey?
Please leave. Leave, ma'am. Please leave my property. Please.
See how you got it there? That's
I
correct.
have permits.
That's correct.
I have permits.
Look at
Please
here.
get off my property, ma'am.
See right there?
You are in violation of the county. Get off my property. This is my property.
Right here.
Right here I have.
That's in my yard.
Get off my property, ma'am. She's trespassing. This is my surveyed line that I have put up.
Not trespassing.
And she is tearing
I'm
it up.
on my own side.
I have permits and a survey. And she is tearing up my plans. Destruction of my property. Here she is again. This is my neighbor at this house right here. And I don't know if she's got reinforcements with a baby. So
I don't have a
you're on my property. Please leave. She's obviously,
This is your
she's
property.
way on it now at this point.
This is my property.
I have a survey of the property.
You show it to me.
I have a survey.
Show it to me.
Sure. Just quit ripping up my plans and I'll show you. It's right over by. It's posted right by my project. I have the survey of my permits posted.
Come out here and surveyed it.
I have my permit posted on my fence. Outside, I'm showing her the permit.
Well, I want to see the survey.
I'm
not
showing
the
her the permit. The survey is included in this permit. I had
Then
to
let
get
me
it.
see.
I had to get it. She
You
is
said
not
you wanted to show me,
on
and
my
you're not
property
showing
now.
me.
I don't feel safe. She is threatening me. Please get off my property, ma'am.
I'm off.
She still isn't off the
No,
property.
I'm off.
I have surveyed the property. She has pulled up my survey sticks.
Show me where the survey sticks are.
She's on my property right now.
Show me.
She's on my property right now.
Here.
I have the survey,
Yourself, you ain't
and
even
I
home.
feel threatened. I feel threatened.
You feel threatened.
Get off my property, ma'am.
I
Please
am off your property.
leave. You
Nope,
are
not till
damaging
you show me a
my
survey.
property. She's damaging my property.
I am not
I asked her to
damaging
leave.
your
She's not
property.
leaving. Good day, ma'am.
I'm gonna call the police.
Good. We got evidence.
Show him a survey.
We have evidence.
Are you gonna pay to remove them from his property?
I mean, you're an asshole.
Dude, you have been out of hand this whole time.
Why would I pay somebody to do it when I can
Why
do
would you
it?
plant trees in his property?
This is my property. It's
Where
an
is-
easement to the
where's your
county.
survey?
It's an easement to the county.
Your trees don't offend that easement?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well,
Now when I've been maintained.
Clearly on my side, so she obviously thinks that's hers.
trees?
You need a permit to remove trees. You need a permit to remove trees.
You just put
I
those
do
two
not need
trees
a
down?
permit.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I don't understand. We don't have to answer to you at all. The government.
I'm just saying.
We're just saying.
The guy from
And when he sees this legal contract, it'll be this against your
no,
legal
you better,
nothing.
you better get an attorney. You have 13
You
feet,
need an attorney
but not
for your
13
trees.
feet belongs to you.
13.5.
No.
But
there's an easement here.
So did we both agree for those trees?
I didn't.
Who are you?
I did not
Okay.
agree for those
Did you
trees.
agree for the trees?
I did not. I'm the owner, and she planted trees,
And
obviously.
You know what? I didn't agree with you driving up on my property with that
On
guy.
my pro-
not your property.
It's not her property.
The truck
Yep.
could not extend.
Here's more trees.
Right here.
Okay.
More trees on the property. She has been notified that she needs a permit.
Just like he wants to put that there. This isn't his property.
We cannot deal with you, so we had to go this way.
That it's not. Does it say easement on
The
there?
Charlotte County public offer your trees.
I'll take the goddamn trees down.
You need a permit. Hopefully, you get a permit.
I hit my head against the desk for this type of thing because, like, it's one of those things where property lines, seemingly just from a little bit of research, can be extremely confusing depending on where you are in America. It's just one of those things. But at the end of the day, if he's got the permit, he's got, like, the fully written thing that proves that, yep, that's his property. It's as simple as that, I believe, at least. Unless they forged it. But it's like one of those things. Property lines there, he's got the contract, he's got the information, he literally had this approved by someone else who marked out the properties. It is what it is. And of course, because this is America, you're going to take it to court. Oh, Lord.
Here we have an extremely interesting clip where we have a DoorDash driver that is very upset for a lack of tip, and the person behind the camera goes all interestingly to discussion about them, telling them they don't know the struggles of black people in spite of being black, and things along those lines. It's a clip. Here's the clip.
No. You just said I had to tip you. Do I have to tip you?
You don't have to if you don't want
But you said I had to tip you. You said they. No. You said I had to tip you, right?
I asked you a question. Do you think this is a free delivery service? It's not.
Okay, I didn't say that, but I don't have to tip you if I don't want to. Now I said that I do membership. That means well, you need to contact them and let them know that no. You need to be informed about your job. You need to be informed. Okay, well y'all have membership where you can pay at least $8 or $15 or whatever a month, which is what I do. So okay, well you need to know about your own job. No. Okay, well you need to let them know that because what you came at me is not right. You need to go to the boss, whatever boss that is that you work for, not this one, baby, because I paid for my pizza.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well you need to be informed about your own job. Obviously, you need to be informed, not me, boo.
I ordered from DoorDash too at home.
I don't care what you do. You don't know. You don't want your job, do you?
I don't care about this job.
Well then, if you don't care, then work somewhere else.
You need to look at my tag, baby. I ain't worried about this shit here.
Okay, so why you doing it?
Y'all black people think that this shit is
okay, no. You're black. You said you're black, right? Well, you should understand that sometimes we do struggle. So if I struggle, yeah, you be considerate of that as well. So if I order a pizza for me and my child to eat, it's a reason for it. So be black and understand that people struggle as well. So that's no excuse. That's no excuse. That is no excuse. Okay, it's high. So why you want to tip? That don't make sense. Girl, bye. Do better. Do better. As black people, do better.
Every time I got to deliver to you, that shit gonna be cold.
I don't care. I won't order from you. You probably finna get fired. Bye.
I'm going to be honest, as an outside looking in, tipping culture in America, at least based upon the various different clips I've seen over the past few years, just seems insane to me. I thought the idea of a tip was to tip someone for doing a good job. For, let's say, they are serving you food, you give them a tip because you felt like they gave you really good or over-the-top service, not just being you must give a tip no matter what type deal because that's just what you should be doing, because otherwise these people don't get quite paid properly. Though from my rough understanding, companies kind of do have to pay the difference to minimum wage if they don't earn enough via tips. Again, someone can feel free to correct me on that in the comments down below. I'm sure it's already happened. Honestly, I don't tend to do DoorDash or Uber Eats purely because I'm not lazy enough to order food from home and cop the $12, $15 additional fees on top of the price of food just so I can get it delivered to me. I think I do get Domino's delivered purely because that's its own thing. The people delivering Domino's pizza are people employed by Domino's themselves, so they actually get paid a reasonable wage and don't need tips to survive. I don't know. Tipping culture's kind of nuts to me at this point. Here we have one guy herding his security guards at a Las Vegas mall like they were sheep and he was the cattle dog.
He got the whole security running. I'm stopping. Shut up.
While the OP doesn't give a...
Sometimes problems have the simplest solutions to the ideas here. I just assume these security guards, A, aren't paid enough to deal with this type of crap, and B, they don't have the same legal protections that police have. For some reason, police seemingly are able to get away with so much garbage in the US, but you can probably guarantee if these security guard accidentally hurt him in a way that was considered too much force, they would get sued their asses out for something so stupid. So yeah, I get that they would just be walking backwards and stepping away from them, considering how much he desperately wants to seemingly attempt to fight them, and they probably already know police are on the way, and well, what do you know, here they are. Here we have a Karen performing a hit and run while drunk.
Your mom said
You're
good
intoxicated. You
luck. I
can't
am
walk.
not. I have sandals on, you dumb.
Good luck. Yes, I talked to her and I showed her a picture.
Okay.
So good
yeah,
luck.
there you go. There's assault. Stuck.
Exactly. Look at your
How did I
goddamn
start
truck. We asked
You're
you.
intoxicated. There it is. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, don't do it. Oh, Lord, don't do it. Oh, Lord, don't do it. Don't touch me. Oh, Lord, don't do it.
Oh yeah, I'm slurring my words. Your mom said stop.
I don't care what passenger side. Take alone. There it is. Don't touch it. There we go.
Your mom said
You're
good
intoxicated.
luck.
You can't
I am
walk.
not. I have sandals on, you dumb.
Seen him in accident.
You tried and then got mad. Bullshit.
That's all of the above. You guys are fucked.
Came back up.
Take it. When you hit it, you hit a parked vehicle? I asked you. Let me know how that works. I asked you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, don't do it. Oh, Lord, don't do it. Oh, Lord, don't do it. Don't touch me. Oh, Lord, don't do it.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord, don't do it.
He's being childish.
I'm more grown up than you guys. That's fine.
Because you can't drive.
That's fine. You're intoxicated and I got assault on both of you.
I am not intoxicated. You can off.
You're slurring.
There's literally an open beer in the razor.
I'm gonna talk to you, Mom. Now.
Oh my God, there's a nickel over there.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Sorry, the passenger.
Your mom said good. You.
It is assault.
I got witnesses right here. Really?
Then watch that.
I got video, buddy.
The camera's out.
Yeah, this guy right here.
I wanted to help winch you
Are
out.
this guy right here? So we couldn't
And I
get
came
out.
back up to
This
winch
guy
you out.
is here videoing. We went to his mom's house. I don't know who.
How we going, guys?
these
Appreciate the
are,
help.
But they're taking off.
Get him! Get him on there! Hey! You want a money shot?
Not you. You're ugly. So he's going off the cliff, and we come around the side.
Yep, and hit my vehicle.
His mommy said, "Good luck, buddy."
Good morning, classy individuals. Let's do a backstory. But first, I'm going to show you this comment. So this is what she left. You can pause it and read it if you want to read it. I really don't have much explaining to do because I didn't do much wrong. I was in Butterfield Canyon driving up and hit some snow where I was crawling through just fine. And the side-by-side comes flying down and decides to wave me back. And I'm thinking somebody's dying. So I put it in reverse and start going back and hang a little bit off the cliff. At this point, I'm like, I'm not going anywhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm stuck. Fuck this. So as you can see here, here's another picture after they had already done the damage. But they tried to get by me and end up striking my vehicle. One of my friends, like my little brother, he had a friend with him and two girls. That he doesn't have his license, so I was driving them around, not doing anything with them, just driving them around because I'm a good guy. So that explains that. And I wasn't drinking. So they got charged with hit and run. And
I don't know about you, but I'm 90% sure that when you slap someone's phone out of their hand, that is by definition assault. Heck, even battery, depending on things. Because, you know, you've just gone out of your way to knock their phone out of your way in an aggressive way where it goes spinning. You've definitely hit them directly to do that. And you don't know what extra damage you did. Like, I've legitimately seen a clip ages ago when a woman decided to slap someone's phone out of their hand right in front of the cops. The cops did not hesitate to immediately arrest them because, like, buddy, that's assault you did there. And of course the hit and run and then all this other mess that's gone along with it. It's just quite funny. So yeah, but at the end of that, it cuts off, I think, because he just didn't post fully. I don't know why it cuts off. He says they have been charged with hit and run, which is funny. Quite funny. She also responded to this one as well with another additional comment, which is very lacking grammar. He's the one that hit you. It had nothing to do with me. Leave me alone or I'm going to press charges against you for harassment. I'm sorry, but A, you caused this on your own volition. B, you made the comment on this guy's original video, which kind of just opened yourself up to this mess when you've already done all the other mess. Like, I'm sorry, he might even say nothing from this point forward, but you will probably gain extra harassment from everyone else going, oh, you're the person who did it, lol. Some people are just stupid.
For some reason or another, this Karen ended up talking to this police officer here and ends up in a bit of an argument with them.
Don't come over here and get up in my face
and try to get confrontational with me. Okay? So why don't you turn around and go back where you came from?
I'm right here.
Well, I don't like you right here, and I didn't ask you to come over here. So is there anything else you needed?
No.
Then turn around and go about your way.
I'm not going to turn around and go away.
Well, I guess neither am I then. You want to have an argument? We'll have an argument. Am I being ridiculous? No, I think you were being ridiculous, and now you're getting your ass called out. So now you want to keep going. You don't know when to shut the fuck up.
I simply asked you if you had a problem with
And I told you what my fucking problem was. You want to keep going? Because I can have a long list of fucking problems.
Again, I told you where you take it up.
And I told you where you could fucking go.
I'm really curious on how they got here in the first place. Did they call the police for some other reason? Or maybe potentially they were annoying to someone else and someone called the police on them? I don't know. This is a very curious one to say the least. Oh well, I guess we don't have much answer to this one. In this next clip, we have a soccer game that was ended because two African girls had some beads in their hair.
Swinging, it says swinging, and it's still swinging. It's still swinging. It's still swinging. It's still swinging.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No differently than any other girl's ponytail. What is your information?
The rules you have right there. In my opinion, listen. Hold on.
Information, sir.
We're done. I'm not arguing.
No.
I'm in charge of the field.
Taylor, don't argue with him.
Your name and your information.
Timothy Young. You want to call Mike Aguadella? I'll give his cell phone to you right now. Because this game's over.
It should be.
That's fine.
You wrong as fuck.
You're racist.
We're standing up for our team.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
And it's
Listen to me. I've tried to give you several opportunities to fix the problem. That's it.
It was nothing wrong. It's the only two African American girls on the field. So let's go, Timothy Young. What's the rest of the information?
I'm giving it to you. One sec. You guys can leave. The game's over.
I bet it is over because you're caught up with being racist.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm
They're
not.
the only two
I'm not
African American girls.
No, but it has nothing.
They're the only two African American girls with beads in their hair.
Exactly.
My daughter has been married for 4 years.
Listen to me.
4
It's
years,
not
sir.
about the color.
4
I didn't
years.
make it
It's
about the
definitely
color.
about the color.
It's about the
only
beads.
two black girls.
It's about
What's the
the
information?
beads.
I'm not arguing
You
with
can
you.
step
What's the
up front.
information?
But sir, let me ask you something. Just truly. I understood when you said it was swinging in their face.
Right.
We took a hair ties. We pulled
No,
it back.
and
We
I
don't
know,
care
and I
about
know
who's
that,
making
and I
rules. What's the
said,
information?
take a couple soft scrunchies and wrap it up. But the one girl came on, and it was still swinging in the back. I need it not to be swinging. Period. Soft scrunchies, a wool hat, anything.
You
as long
saying
as it's
rubber?
not-
The other little girls had rubber bands in their
And
hair.
that's what I
How
just-
is it different?
But that's what
How is it different?
I just said. You can use scrunchies. You can use rubber
This is racist. This is racist.
Rubber,
Like, you're racist.
Rubber band, scrunchies, anything so it's not swinging. The one girl came on and it was still swinging. That's
But do you
it.
understand how our daughters feel putting classic
No,
on their
I
hair and
completely
wing ties
yes.
behind their head?
I'm just gonna go out and say it. I do think that this guy wasn't trying to be racist. Because I can understand the concern. Okay, I think I need to take the time to properly clarify this. I think the concern here is that the beads that some people have in their hairs, which is more common amongst African people because it's just what they like doing with their hair, which is pretty neat. I do like some of the styles I see. It's really cool. But I do understand the concern because these are like semi-thick plastic things that are waving around in their hair, consistently bumping up against each other. Let's say in a case where they're just taking a ball off of the opponent. The beads could whack them in the face, which when they're kids, it could do something, it could do absolutely nothing. So I can kind of understand the concern. But if it's like just a loose one hanging around, I don't think why it mattered too much. But I don't think this had not any major racist intentions, because I do see how those beads flying around could be a concern. Usually though, they're not really, but I can see it. He's trying to handle the situation as much as he can, but these people recording are really losing it, which it is difficult because I can see why one would see this as racist. Because, you know, it's only the African girls that have got beads in their hair in this instance, and they're the ones who are causing the issue. So I can see why this could be perceived as racist. But I don't believe that is the intention here. I believe it's genuine, like these plastic beads, when you have a lot of them, you can have a few of them in your hair, it's like one of those things, they're swinging around. It's just hunks of plastic. It could do damage. If it hits someone, it might do absolutely fucking nothing. I see the concern. Just probably wasn't the greatest way to go about it. I don't know. It's a difficult one. But this one I will pass the question on to you guys. What do you think of this clip? Like, what's your opinion with this clip here? Do you think he's being racist? Or do you think he has a genuine concern? I'm honestly interested to see how people answer, to be honest. Here we have a Kevin following a guy walking his dog down the road for apparently having his dog walk into the grassy area right next to the footpath.
I don't understand why you're following me. I really don't. You're following me. You're following me, and this is why people call the cops on people. Stop following me. Stop following me. Is this your sidewalk? Is this your sidewalk? Is this your sidewalk? Oh, they're past it now, right? So everything's over. Please leave me alone. Yes? Now you want to act like you're the victim. Now it's over, right? Did you drive around and follow me, or did I come to you? Who cursed at you? Who cursed at you? You said you're going to watch me? Now you're going to watch me? Yeah. Now you're going to watch me. You're doing it right now, aren't you? You're being ridiculous. You are being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous. No, you're ridiculous. You don't own the sidewalk. 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 I'm sorry. No. This right here is mine because I built it. Goodbye, sir. I built it. Goodbye, sir. Is this your house? Is this your house? No, now you want to go. Where's my house? You know your house is back there now, right? Your house is back there now, right? Your house is back there, yes? Your house is back there, yes? Am I past your house? Bye. Goodbye. Good f***ing bye. Maldita su... Do you ever see there a problem with these dogs? I walk by once every 2 weeks or something. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. He does not know that. You see? This is somebody who picks up after their dogs. I don't leave shit anywhere, so you're full of it. You're full of it. And he's like, what, you gonna stand and watch me? Come on, man. It's all about respect, but it shows you. He drove off and drove back to start a fight with me. That was it. I know, but just listen. I'm listening. I know you're upset. All we're trying to say. He's following me. He is following me. Do you realize that? He's following me. He's following me. How's that okay? He's following me. How's that okay? I'm just saying it's not okay, but understand. Just try to understand what I'm saying. No, I want you to understand that he drove away and drove back just to yell at me for what? For spending 15 seconds in front of his house while my dogs walk past? This is a public sidewalk, and he should really leave me alone. This is not public. This is a public sidewalk, and he should leave me alone. There you go. There you go. And if he had given it 15 seconds, I'd have been past his house in 15 seconds. But no, instead he wants to turn it. Instead he wants to drive all the way back around, roll down his window, grill at me through his glasses, and then say some nonsense for what? And then just stand there and stare at me and go, I told you to move. Like, I'm sorry, this is a public sidewalk. It doesn't matter what the you say, because I'm not going to move if I don't have to. It's a public sidewalk, and I will stay on the public sidewalk. It's not a sidewalk. This is not public. This is mine. What are they standing on? What are they standing on? What are they standing on? Now you want to say, like I said, you're the victim. Yeah. You're the victim. You come up here. Who chased who? Who chased who? How much further down are we from your house? How much further down are we from your house that you're still here? How much further down are we from your house that you're still following me? You are being ridiculous. You're a grown man. You got to get to work. So do I. Why don't you back the off and let me go? Don't tell me where to go. This is a public goddamn sidewalk. You can't control the sidewalk. This is mine. That's not yours. That's his. I'm pretty sure that's his. That's not yours either. No. Over there, you know where you were. You know exactly where you were. How long ago? How long ago? So is it over or is it not over? Am I past your house? Am I past your house or am I not past your house? So is it over? Am I past your house or am I not past your house?
This clip really requires you to go down to the weeds of a lot of American law, and this can vary very heavily depending on what city you live in, depending on your own HOA's rulings, and various other shenanigans along those lines. So in some places, from your mailbox to the road is technically the city's property. You technically maintain it, but it's the city's property. Some places, it's only the footpath itself. The nature strip between the road and the footpath, and then the grass beyond to the house property itself is technically still private property, and the footpath is just an easement from the city in order to have a public pathway there. And so on and so forth. It literally will change depending on which city you are, depending on which HOA you're in, and so many other nonsensicals and shenanigans that technically speaking, both people in this clip are right. Except for the fact that I personally wouldn't follow someone down the footpath because their dog slightly walked into my property, maybe took a piss. If the dog took a shit and the person who was walking the dog didn't pick up after them, then I would be having problems like this guy here. But beyond that, it doesn't matter. Dog's gonna piss where dog's gonna piss. There's no way to really stop them. They just like doing that. They find a place that's got the smell of another dog. They're going to whip up their leg and piss a little to mark their territory. It's what they do. There's nothing you can really do to stop that. Ultimately, the guy following the guy on the footpath here was just a bit of an ass. In this next clip, we got a Karen who wants to return a dead fish and is not approaching it in the calmest way humanly possible.
Lady freaks out over dead fish at store. Owner says she is irrational.
Listen, just leave and have your boyfriend come back later.
We follow directions on this.
That's irrelevant to this. You're irrational. Leave, have your boyfriend come back.
No.
That's your option.
No, you wanted the water, here's your water.
That's a dead fish in a bag of water.
You wanted your water from there.
Leave, that's your option. Leave and have your boyfriend come back, or leave and don't ever come in my store again.
I promise
those are your two options.
You will get terrible reviews about this.
That's cool. I have great reviews. I'm very well respected.
You have terrible reviews. I just looked them up on my
And what's my 5-star rating?
You don't have a 5-star rating.
It's 4.5 out of 5.
No, you don't.
I mean, we can Google it right now.
No,
listen, leave my store and don't come back, or have your boyfriend who's reasonable and capable of having a conversation.
You wanted the water, I'm here. Here you go. Test the water. Either give me my money back or replace the
So when I test the water and it tests bad,
go ahead, test it. Test it.
Are you going to listen to what I have to say? Leave my store. You are absolutely an irrational human being. I'm not going to test the water.
You wanted
Leave
the
my
water
store
to be
now.
Tested. Here it is. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
You are a rude person.
I am.
Very rude. Give me that back because I need a bag that I can fill up with water for you. And I want to make sure you have a dead fish also next to it. Okay?
Next to it, not in the same bag.
Oh, I'll make sure you have it.
Clearly the store owners had to deal with her shit before, considering the entire argument that we have here. And then just like when he's like, okay, I'll test the water, she keeps going on, test the water, test the water. It's like, how about you listen to what he's saying, you fucking dickhead. If you're gonna keep going on about, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, at least listen to what the person's trying to say, instead you just spent the entire time going on about this and being just a pretty rude person. Like, god damn, shut it. In this next clip, we seem to have a Karen that is completely losing her mind over a 50 cents payment for a milk drink. Oh, and then I guess a few apparent problems in the hotel post that.
Are you the manager?
No, the manager is not in until the morning.
Okay. So I'd like you to write down our conversation right now and give me a copy of it signed with your name.
I do apologize, but I'm not going to do that. I expressed to you that you would have to talk to the manager in the morning.
So that I
understand.
Of our conversation.
And it is.
Call the manager.
Ma'am, you can go ahead. No, ma'am, I cannot. You can go ahead and.
We are going to so freaking blow you away your evaluations. It's 50 goddamn cents.
Okay, and I understand your frustration, but everything that is over there is for purchase. The milk is not free after breakfast. I do apologize, ma'am. There's specific times.
Out of 8 days.
Ma'am, there's specific milk. Ma'am, there's specific times of when they do breakfast. If you do not come within,
you also said you would have a kitchen with 2 burners that worked, and you didn't.
And like I said, I understand your frustration. But you would have to talk to the manager.
You are a grown adult.
And I am following the policy of our establishment. This is still a business, and I do apologize. Your frustration.
And has an opportunity to make us not blow you away with 50 cents.
I understand your frustration. However, you will need
and say it's a hard time and people are frustrated. We were just going to leave the fact that we didn't. Our kitchen sink. Hasn't had hot water our whole day.
That's not true, ma'am.
We called and asked.
Okay, and I was the one that called yesterday, and I explained to you that the hot water, or the water was off for 30 minutes to an hour for a repair that was being done yesterday.
Doesn't have heat.
Okay, and ma'am, this is the first time that you're bringing that to anyone's attention.
We called on the first day.
Okay, and they would have sent maintenance up to deal with that.
And it didn't get done.
And I apologize that was the circumstances, but I can only, ma'am, I cannot.
There's a whole bunch of shit service here that we were just going to let it go. We were going to be
Okay,
pleasant.
and I understand
We
your
were gonna say
frustration,
thank
but
you and
again,
give you a goddamn tip.
okay, you're not going to speak to me like that.
50
I understand
cents.
your frustration, but you will be speaking to the manager about this in the morning. I cannot assist
need
you
to know your name.
in that one. I already explained that to you. My name is Ashley.
Write it down for me.
I've already told you my
On
name.
a piece of paper.
Ma'am.
I don't have paper.
Okay, and I don't need to write it down for you. My name is Ashley. I'll also be making a report to let the manager know, and you can talk to her in the morning.
No.
You're not going to take my picture. Okay.
We are going up.
But ma'am, like I explained to you.
Away.
Ma'am, I explained to you.
50
I
cents.
totally understand your frustration, but there's nothing that I can do. I'm following the policy
Pay
of
the
our
50 cents
hotel.
for yourself.
No, I'm not. And I explained to you, you can talk to the manager in the morning.
We are not here in the morning.
Frustration, but there's nothing that I can do. I'm following the policy
Pay
of
the
our
50 cents
hotel.
for yourself.
No, I'm not. And I explained to you, you can talk to the manager in the morning.
We are not here in the morning. We're
Okay,
leaving
but
at
you
4 in
can
the
call
morning.
and speak to her, and she will be happy to
At 4
address
in the
the
morning.
situation.
At 4 in the morning.
If you're leaving that early, she will be in the
Call her
office
now,
by
then.
6.
I want to talk to her now.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I cannot do that.
You'll let us call
You can
at 4
talk.
in the morning when we're leaving.
She will be in the office tomorrow.
But not now.
Because I cannot do that. She is not
That
here.
doesn't make any sense. She's going to be here in the office at
She
4
will be in the morning. She will be here by 6 a.m. And I apologize.
We're leaving at
Okay, and I
4.
heard you, and I totally understand that. But she is not in the office until 6 a.m.
So then you are the one here who knows how to solve
And I
problem.
cannot do anything to your account because I am only the front desk agent. Anything with adjustments or any discounts or any of
It's
that
not an
goes through the
adjustment.
management.
It's milk that you give for
It is
5
not.
hours from now.
And because it's not within the breakfast time of 6 to 9 during the week and 7 to 10 on the weekends,
So I just want you to know
that is
when
part
you
of our
speak
gift shop.
with your manager, we were not going to be requesting refunds. We were not going to be making complaints. We were not going to be writing shit reviews for you. There's a whole list of consequences. We were going to leave you guys a tip.
Okay, and
Okay?
like I said,
none of that is happening now. There's a huge list of consequences. I'm going to like blow you out of the fucking water
Okay.
for 50 cents of milk.
ma'am, I understand your frustration, but you can speak to the
I'm not
manager
going to
in the
do
morning.
anything about it.
There's nothing I can do. You'll have to speak to the manager in the morning because there's a bigger issue that I cannot resolve because
But
I'm
you
not
were
the
the one
manager.
who gave us the freaking milk.
Ma'am, I am not the manager. I'm following the policy of the hotel.
You're a piece of shit.
Next, you get to see what happens when a Karen angers another Karen.
He literally.
What you gonna do? Sir. I got cut. Cut the f up. What?
That was a brilliant clip. Just like gets cut off, the person behind you is also very angry. You're both Karens, you're both obscene. I don't know. Shame it was very short. In this clip, we got an angry Karen on a boat.
Yep, we do. We do. Yeah, so you try to get us in trouble.
I said shut up! I wasn't fucking talking to you!
Yeah, you know what, ma'am? We'll go back and, you're yelling at a bunch of minors. These kids are minors, ma'am.
Shut up. I didn't say nothing to you. You came by. You can call Aaron's mom. I didn't say anything to you.
Because you told me how to drive.
I kept my mouth shut, so stop.
Don't tell me how to drive.
Seriously, shut up.
I'm a safe driver.
I know, you're 18 years old. Shut up.
Yeah, so
And
don't.
the other ones are minors. Shut up, Zach.
Thank you, ma'am.
Gotta love the person who's with that Karen, just like the way that he looked at him, slightly shrugged his arms, going, "What the hell are you doing? What the fuck? Could you shut the fuck up? Like, why do you need to scream at the top of your fucking lungs? I'm trying to fish here, damn it. You're scaring the fish off." Gotta love just how she's like, I didn't say anything to you. I shut up. Now you should shut up. You know, you need to shut up. I know they're mine, so you need to shut up. Like, just looping upon yourself. It's not gonna do anything. You're just being stupid. You know, you're the one who's continuously talking. It is what it is. Move on.
So the guy behind the camera here was speeding down a residential area, and I mean aggressively speeding, like way over the limit, could possibly faster than what you would go on a highway type speeding down a residential street. Anyway, a little while later, he gets caught up to by people who live in that residential street at this shopping center area, and they decide to confront him. Here's a clip.
This guy is 100 miles an hour, and now he's running away. 100 miles an hour.
I'm defending myself. He's coming at me.
Do you want me to get up and down and kick your ass?
What are you talking
about? Get the f out of here, man.
I'm gonna get the
f out of here, asshole. Yeah, thank you. Call the police. This guy's running away.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Come here. Stop you. Get over here.
What is your problem?
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
I will.
Deserve to be on the road.
Will you let me? Will you?
Get in your car and get the out of here.
Well, I need some space to get into my car.
Get in the car.
Do it. Can you let me?
Go ahead. Why don't you stand there, man? Come and say it to my face. Come on.
I'm not doing anything to you, sir.
You killed somebody
Sir,
during the holiday season.
Relax.
You an idiot.
Holy
Have a
crap.
license.
Like a man.
Holy crap. Stand up and what? Fight? I'm not gonna fight here. Relax.
This red piece of shit. I have detectives right now.
Okay, can I get in my car and leave? I will leave.
You better think about what you did.
You know, my own morality here of just like, buddy, if you were like, I would say that he probably wasn't going 100 miles, but considering that that'd be an exaggeration of sorts, he was probably going pretty damn fast, like 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, which, by the way, is still faster than what you would go on most highways. Like, that's for those non-imperial people. That's more than 100 k's an hour. Like, that's insane speeds. That is the type of speed you do on a highway where you got wide lanes and enough room to go to maneuver. Like, if you're genuinely going that fast, I honestly don't feel that sorry for you here. I don't know if this would be the way I would handle someone speeding down the neighborhood. I would attempt to find them later, get their license plate, send it to the police, and hopefully have some form of footage of someone speeding. Probably not, though. I would hope, like, again, I don't feel bad for the guy behind the camera, because if you are truly going that fast down a residential area, then you're a complete and utter asshat who has an asshat who has no consideration for anyone else. So, yeah, selfish prick, but I wouldn't do this, maybe? I don't know.
Here we watch as a person who's wearing a nice bright fluoro vest that has a insignia of police on one side of it gets approached by these guys behind the camera here and gets asked a very simple question. Are you an actual police officer? Unfortunately, this guy seems to squirm and is not really interested in properly answering that question, goes on with a few lies, and well, here's the clip.
Hi there. There. So, you're an actual Cleveland police officer?
No, I'm not with Cleveland PD. I work for Cleveland Watchmen. We're a security company that hires only off-duty police officers to do traffic control.
Are you an off-duty police officer?
Yeah.
So, who are you with?
Pickaway Sheriff's Office.
Pickaway?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're out of Ohio, and you're here working in Franklin County in Whitehall as an off-duty police officer.
No, I'm working as a security guard. So we do.
No, you're in uniform marked as a police officer. You're working as a police officer right now with a car that has red and blue lights on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got some paperwork I can give to you from.
Absolutely, and I'll need to get your information. I've been asked to come up here by my deputy chief and get that.
Okay.
Because yeah. Here, you.
Okay. So I can't get a hold of the chief from Richland Township, which is Glenmont.
It's Richland Township.
Yeah.
So it's a township police department, or
it's
is it village?
Village in Richland Township. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a village in Richland.
But you have no ID from them
Not
All right.
really, no.
And have you ever been sworn in by them?
I've talked to the chief.
No. I'm asking you a direct question. Have you been sworn in by
It's
them?
very important you answer this correctly, because being a former police officer or someday a current police officer, you know if you lie in this situation, you go directly to jail. So I'm going to put that right
listen,
out.
I'm not
so
trying-
if
I'm
you
not-
are telling me you are a police officer right now, is that what you're telling me? So you are not a commissioned police officer.
I have spoke with the chief.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you one question. Are you a commissioned police officer through the state of Ohio?
I have an OPUDA certificate.
That's not what I'm asking.
That's not what we're asking you.
I'm explaining to you. I have
No, you're not. You're not answering the question. You're avoiding the question. It's very simple. Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of
means
Ohio with
commissioned.
any department?
Not currently.
Okay, that's
Not
the
that,
question.
well, I'm
Not currently.
I'm unsure. I'm unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You would have to raise your hand, swear, sign a form, and you would get paperwork on that.
Hello.
Talking to the chief is not enough.
Please do not. I'm asking you for courtesy, man to man. Please do not ruin my career. Please, please, please.
I think you did that kind of on your own, Casey.
Please.
All right. The Pickaway County. You knew you didn't work for Pickaway County. You displayed that badge. All right. You're out here acting in law enforcement capacity, displaying a badge that you have no right to have, or a facsimile of a badge. That's not even a real badge. You were aware of that.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not real.
Okay. So, all right, you're going to be charged.
Oh, seriously?
I'm serious, okay? Now, we're going to be nice about this, okay? And we're going to take you over, and you can take your gun belt off, and you can set it on the hood of that car, okay? And we're going to take you in. We don't have to handcuff you. This officer is going to pat you down, all right? And we'll let you out, all right, on a summons, all right? Now,
are we too far for me to?
We're
Listen,
okay.
It's completely deceptive.
Here's the problem. You don't understand that right now we can charge you for improperly handling in a vehicle. I can charge you for impersonating a police officer. All right, there's tons of charges.
What are you charging me?
Here, well, probably the impersonation of a police officer.
So the best thing to do right now is to just take off the belt.
All right, so let's step over here and take care of that first.
Smith, right here.
I think buddy old pal here was wearing his dunce cap for today, you know, having his car, which looks to be an ex-police vehicle with the colored panels being with no detail on it, from what we can see from a section of the clip there, where there is a white and black vehicle with police siren lights on top of it, and this guy just walks around with a full-on gun belt and police insignia, and then lies about which department he comes from, and it turns out that he probably he's not a police officer at all. He's just working as security guard and thought it would be cool to wear police insignia. I don't know what this guy was like. I'm personally assuming that him being a security guard is actually real here. It might also be a lie, and that could also be a problem, because he is like a bit more like, hey, please don't ruin my career, don't do this to me, please be nice, you guys. But it's just like, buddy, you brought this upon yourself by wearing something that says police on it, and then lying to police about saying that you are a police officer, and then you got caught out in your lie, because of course you did. What else was going to happen here? Like, if you're not aware of certain things, they're going to be able to trip you on those certain things. And, well, what did they do there? Oh, they tripped you on those certain things, and you got caught out pretty easily. Here we have a Kevin recording himself going off at a worker because this store doesn't have their MID numbers on the actual phone's box itself, and so he thinks it's a great idea to harass the worker for it.
Need to run the MEID so I can check my
that.
provider, please.
I'm not going to allow you to do that. You can purchase the phone.
Listen, I can go. Listen, here's the argument, though. You're just like kind of on a power trip, because here's the thing.
MEID
Hold on. Listen to my
has the ability
logic.
to activate a phone.
Okay, so when I go to Target, all the boxes out have those numbers on it. When I go to Walmart, they all have the numbers on it. So what's the problem, Wade? Yours don't have. I know yours don't have the numbers here, so people don't steal this box.
Activate them.
I don't need to steal it.
I won't
need
give
the
you
number.
that. I won't give you that. You can purchase one, and then you'll see
Wait,
it.
what's the problem? Why are you being so uncustomer service like?
That is not uncustomer service.
Yes, it is. I need the MEID. It's
I
not.
won't give you
What's
that.
the logic?
Please exit my store.
What's the logic?
Please
The
exit my
logic,
store.
because every other company
Would you like to
has them on
purchase
the
a phone?
box. I
No,
do. I
not
need
every
the
other company.
MEID first.
No. If you don't, if
I
you're
need
not
the
gonna buy a
number
phone,
so I can check it against my service
you won't be able
provider.
to.
I'm not going to buy the phone unless it's okay. I can return the phone when it doesn't work.
I will tell you
if it's not supported. No, I listen.
Tell me who you
if
have.
it's not supported, I can bring it back and return it. No, I'm not leaving. I want service.
I will call
Wait, I want service. Call security. Call security. Let all of Sprint, let all the world know that all I want is the MIE number so I can look against my service provider. So I can look against my service provider to see if it's supported and buy a phone. This guy here, Wade, is not letting me buy my phone or even.
Buy a phone.
Okay.
But you have to buy.
So what happens if it doesn't work?
Have the MEID.
And what happens when it doesn't work? I bring it back to you.
It's a $35 stocking fee.
Bullshit. Just give me the MID. Stop being a prick. Stop being on a power trip, Wade.
Please leave.
Wade,
please leave.
If you want me to leave, let me just verify my MID. I'm going to calm down.
Thank you.
You can call security.
And they'll ask you to leave too.
Who cares?
Please leave.
What's the worst they can do? Ask me to leave?
They can actually kick you out.
What's that? And what? You know, it's like my life ends.
What you have.
So I go somewhere else. It's like, do you want my business?
No, I don't at this point. Go.
Come on, Wade. Come on,
please.
Wade.
Go somewhere else.
Wade. Look at all this time you're wasting, all this entertainment here,
so
when it could be so much simpler to just give me the number.
Shut up and just leave.
Dude, you stay out of this.
Please leave.
That's fine. Go ahead. You just threatened me on camera. Hit me right here, dude. Shut the up and stay out of it. Just hit me.
Shut up.
Come on, assault right here.
Shut up. I'm calling police.
Call police, Wade.
I will.
Let's talk to them about it.
Yeah.
Wade's calling the police.
You just touched me. Please exit.
I touched you?
Yeah, you did.
How? Is it on camera?
Yeah.
You're such a prick, Wade. The whole world's gonna know that this Sprint in Fabric is a...
I really think it's as simple as this. Not only did the worker provide the reason why they don't leave the MIDs on the actual mobile devices themselves, unlike Walmart and Target, because, you know, they don't want people to be able to use that when it gets stolen. And he also offered a solution to your problem. He can simply look up the MID himself and check if it will work for you before you even buy it in the first place. He literally outlined that to you, and you just keep going there, oh, so what if it doesn't work, huh? Like, man, just shut up once in your life, man. It's very simple. Just listen to what the person's saying, and then you would have realized that, oh, so that's how this is going to be working here. Fair enough. And then move on with your day. Not this record and expect to think that people are going to believe that you're in the right, because it's very clear that you're not.
In this clip, we've got a man in a mint jumpsuit at Target getting involved in some fight or another. I'm not 100% sure of the details because we don't really have any here. Because we just have a random bystander who just witnessed it all. So here's a clip.
You don't tell me what to do. Back up. No, you back up. Don't be running up on me like y'all finna do something to me. I'll sue the shit out of both you or y'all. You ain't nobody. You ain't know what you talking about. I am somebody. You nobody. I'm somebody that's getting your do what you do. Hey, get out my face. Bro, hey. Back up. Hey, take work this. Back up. You put your hands on me, I'ma sue you, punk. Yeah, you're gonna go to jail. I ain't gonna go nowhere. Yeah, you are. I ain't gonna go nowhere. Now you get out my face. Yeah, stop spitting on me, bro. Shut up, punk. What'd you say? You're a bitch. Your mama's a bitch. Go say what you really want to say. Tell me what you really want to say. Get out of here, bro. Yeah, don't tell me to get out of here. If he disrespected me, that's liable. I'm supposed to confront him. Y'all get at him like that, bro. You don't get at me. I'm the customer. You're the issue. Right now. I'm not. No, he's the issue. He disrespected me. Hey, what? Hey, don't, let me tell you something. Don't play hard because he here. He telling you the right thing. Yo, your mama's a bitch. Bitch ass. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it's no. You, bitch ass. I got you. You. Okay, just stop over here. Weirdo. This all you got. Interpose behind you. So you call me a bitch? I'm gonna sue the shit out you. He's fired. He's fired. He's fired. Yeah. He's fired. All right, let's go talk over here, okay?
I do wonder why a 2-minute clip was posted over 5 separate parts, but I also assume that's probably because TikTok is a bit aggressive when it comes to these type of clips. I've tried posting things on TikTok before. They take them down so damn quickly sometimes. Anyway, to the employees there, I don't know if I would be willing to go to bat for your own company, especially when it looks like the guy's willing to throw punches and hurt you for some reason or another, considering, I don't know, they don't care about you. They're not going to, like, but at least from my experience with the jobs that I've worked at, they actively encourage you to not get involved in these type of things. Like, let's say you work at a fuel station. It literally tells you, cooperate with the robber and just do what they tell you to do very calmly and carefully, and then once they leave, you finally call the cops. Don't get yourself hurt. We aren't liable if you get yourself hurt when you do something stupid or something along those lines. It's not worth it. Sometimes it's better just to move on and leave it be. Call the cops and let them handle it if they arrive in time. Here we return to Dollar Tree, where we have an interesting situation that's going on, where an old man is having difficulties using his card at the checkouts, and the employee here is not exactly being helpful about it.
Only insert it right here. Listen, you got 2 seconds. You got 2 seconds to insert that card, or I'm going to void the transaction, and you're going to have to leave.
I want to check by myself. You must be quiet.
No, you must do what I'm telling you to do. It won't work.
Yes, I want to check by myself.
You just did. It didn't work. You can't swipe it. It's not that type of card.
Have that card if you don't know how to use it. Thanks, me. I want to check.
And then when it doesn't do it, what are you going to do? It's not going to do it. Go ahead. It's not going to do it.
I want to check again.
Okay, go ahead. What does it say? Insert the card. What I've been telling you to do for the last 2-3 minutes.
I know.
If you'd have done it before, you'd be done, you'd be gone. You want to check again? Really?
No.
Brain dead.
Look, I understand the frustrations of some old people who just never grow to understand these type of things. No matter how many times you tell them this one thing, they'll never actually process it properly and do it correctly. But this is not how you react to that type of thing, especially when you're at the cash register and the old person you're helping here is not related to you in any way, shape, or form. This is not how you do this. I don't like saying people should get fired for things purely because I know what things are like right now in the world, but I hope you got some form of strong discipline for just how you treated that old guy for not being able to use a card correctly. Yes, he kept trying to swipe it when it wasn't a card that was going to swipe, but you know, sometimes they just don't quite understand that. So you've got to actually do your best to calmly help them, not yell at them, yell and scream at them for doing it wrong. That's never going to help the situation. This clip's an interesting one. So, according to the person behind the clip here, this red wagon was stolen out of their front yard earlier this day. And later on, they come across a person at the gas station who has this exact same red wagon, which is weird, isn't it? Anyway, later on, they find the same person out the front of a Taco Bell, and so they decide to go up and take a good look at the red wagon, discovering something that proves that it's there.
This is mine. So I need you to get your stuff out right now.
What do you mean?
This is mine. This wagon. Yeah, okay, that's bullshit. My wagon just left and y'all be walking across stealing people's shit, and I need you to take your stuff out immediately.
No.
You have literally 10 seconds. I don't care.
No,
10
this
seconds.
is mine. I actually bought this.
Huh?
No.
Come here. Come here.
No,
Come
this
look.
is mine.
Yeah. She don't even want us to look.
Please. What are you talking about? Look at what? Hey! Look! Hey, come on now.
Yeah, this is ours. Yep, this is ours.
How? No, it is not. Stop! Would you stop? Oh my God! Hey.
She stole my shit, and I'm getting it back.
Okay, ma'am, all you have to do was come and say something.
For what? She came to my property and took my stuff, so I'm gonna come in hers. Say something if you want to.
Okay, I can call the police.
You call the police because she stole my shit.
Okay, well, I can call the police.
Call the police.
Probably the one thing about this entire clip that I just want to say, throwing shade at the Taco Bell manager for coming out trying to find out what in the world was happening out front of their store is a bit, I don't think was necessary, because I would get her position. Like, she just sees outside of the door a pair of people come up to this person sitting down at the table, look at their wagon, then rip stuff out of their wagon, take the wagon and attempt to walk away. Of course you're going to be curious, what the hell's happening here? Are they just straight up robbing her or something? What in the world's going on here? So of course she's going to come out and go, what's happening? I'm going to call the police. Ultimately, according to a follow-up clip, the Taco Bell manager backed off and didn't get the police involved, and the reason why is because the red wagon had the daughter's name on it, which is the reason why they knew it was hers. So, yeah. In this clip, we've got a very interesting thing going on here. So, this is the manager we're talking to here with the detergent and things along those lines, and some weird, frustrating things have obviously occurred prior to this clip that I will honestly just let the manager explain herself.
You come in here and you make me void transactions, and then you're gonna go back there and grab the exact same stuff that I have sitting right here.
What did I tell you? Can you change the number?
You told me you didn't want it.
I wanted it.
Voided the transaction. I put the stuff over here, and you didn't say another word to me. So I am going to refuse this sale. Have a good day.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanna pay them.
No, not today.
What is your name?
My name's Tiffany, and I'm the ASM of this store. So please leave.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna do this with you guys.
You say I can record you?
Please leave.
That one is a store in Topeka, Indiana. The girl don't want to send me the thinking because she don't want we use. Yeah. Then when we start in the store, she's very racist.
You guys cannot.
You are very racist.
Store. No, I'm not.
You are very racist.
I have Mexican people in my family and black people in my family.
Yeah, but you are. You too.
So this is a very interesting one. From what I can gauge from reading some of the comments and other things with this clip, it seems like that this customer is trying to get the manager to change the price of the detergent based upon the price they saw elsewhere, hence why they didn't want the initial transaction, and that's why you hear the customer say, I want you to change the numbers. Obviously, it's something to do with that here, which is interesting to say the least, to be completely honest. From what I can gauge from this clip, it seems like the manager is mostly in the right here. She was calm and mostly professional about this situation. Was clearly frustrated to how these people were choosing to deal with this by apparently having a transaction earlier, deciding that they don't want those items and getting her to avoid the transaction, only to get the same items again to go through a different transaction, which obviously at a certain point the manager's going to be like, okay, what are you doing? Because it's one of those things where there's a lot of people who do shady things when checking out supermarkets and stuff like that, and they will do some really weird shenanigans to attempt to do something. Like, I don't get what they're trying to gain out of this, but usually if you point out the shady shenanigans they're doing, they will attempt to pull any form of victim card they can to make it seem like they're not really doing anything when they're very aware of what they're doing is kind of shady. This might be that here. I don't know. What are your thoughts in the comments down below? Here we have a Walmart employee who decides it's a great idea to stop a guy who's using a mobility scooter, who's brought some alcohol, yada yada yada. She decides to stop him because A, she doesn't think that he should be using it at first, and then B, to check his age before he leaves with the alcohol, even though that he would have had his ID checked up at the counter when he brought the alcohol in the first place. But here's a clip.
Talking and listen.
I'm allowed to record whatever I want.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can. I can record wherever I want. What are you talking about?
Just stop. Why are you in the cart?
Look at my knee, man.
Okay,
I explained to him, and it hurts.
Okay.
Are we supposed to give an explanation for why he's in the cart?
Did you have somebody who was standing on the back of it?
Okay, I didn't realize that though. But I paid for my stuff.
When
I don't steal. And second of all, I wouldn't be on the cart if I didn't need it. Okay. And I'm not doing anything.
Where's your cart?
It's outside.
Where?
In the parking lot.
That side or this side?
I'm using the restroom, ma'am.
Okay. I'll wait and I'll help you.
Can I have my ID? Like, there's no need for you guys to do this though. You realize this is like weird.
Okay.
Because I paid for my things. No, I paid for my things. If these aren't able to be used by a person that
I'm not.
It makes absolutely no
Have I stopped you
sense.
from using it?
You just told me, you just checked me, like if I'm stealing these things and I paid.
No.
And you saw my ID.
I'm checking your age.
You think the man didn't check it when I wrote it?
How would he have been able to buy
them?
them?
It makes no sense, man. Honestly.
If he wasn't
The receipt is
21.
right there, and it needs to be scanned. So
That was so unnecessary.
Yeah, you're just bothering me at this point. I have done nothing wrong.
Will you call Coach Malik?
Yeah, you should
I
call him
haven't done
actually.
anything. It makes no sense.
Bro, just go.
Let me know what your thoughts on this one are in the comments down below. I don't have much else to say.
Here we have a fast food worker who may have potentially spat in the strings that they gave to a customer.
This is Dunkin' service. Really?
Hey, this what white people do.
They just spit?
We spit in a little baby drink.
We have an argument between someone who lives in what I'm assuming is some form of retirement/support village, arguing with the employees of said village. Here's the clip.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
In that review, you get on Facebook. Nobody cares.
Well, I'll put you on more than Facebook, honey.
Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, you want to bet?
You're not calling the cops right now, kid.
You do that, honey. You do that, sweetheart. And you'll hear what they say, because you're harassing me.
No, you're harassing us.
Oh, no. You call them.
Why don't you call? Why don't you call somebody to get you out of here?
Call them.
Oh, you can't.
Call them.
Sorry, I do.
Call them.
Oh, you're calling them. You ain't
Good.
got my permission.
Good.
Don't even.
No, I want her to. I want her to.
She was warned about recording me. Now I'm calling the cops on.
Good, do that. I can't wait till they tell you. You're harassing me.
Ain't nobody harassing me.
Yes, you are. And I'm allowed to do whatever I want as long as I'm right here, honey. As long as I'm right here. And I told you to stop and leave me alone.
Yes, I need a police officer to Oak Hill Village in Middletown. The resident name is Tina Gonzalez. She is beautiful.
What am I being? Nothing.
On North Union Street.
Yes, you may come in.
She don't record me.
I'm not doing nothing. She is harassing me. I'm in my own room.
I'm not 100% sure how to really think about this one because I'm not really knowledgeable in how retirement/support villages work in America as a whole, but from what I can gather from the comments that were associated on the TikTok for this clip is that most people were on the side of the person who was recording because they thought that the employees here were way out of line with how they were choosing to act, especially attempting to get police involved for this unfolding situation. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where it's very, very interesting, and I also don't know how appropriate it is to film inside one of these buildings in the first place, depending on various other issues. I don't know, it seems whack. Here we have a family who gets caught skipping the entire line at this water park, and they get a bit of karma for it.
Llevo como media hora aquí. Voy a sacar todo mi odio. Me decía Irene, ¿qué? Lo hice interesada. ¿Quién la pura que ya ven a los pagos. Voy a llamar a mi tío que es carabinero. ¡Ya, po! Hagan algo, me voy a tirar. Me voy a tirar. Me voy a tirar. Mira que se gringa. ¿Y si la bajo de la mecha? Ustedes no. ¿Quién se? No deben ni entender lo que estamos hablando. Eso, no la van a dejar subir de nuevo. La tienen que echar ahora. Y la bruta preguntó, ¿cuánto tiene por esto? Y los cabros ahí. Pobrecito.
I don't know what language is being spoken by most of the people in this clip, and I'm not going to assume because, again, I just don't know. But I would assume that the family who's now been pulled off this ride would not only just be super annoyed at this entire mess, but there'd be this whole level of embarrassment of all these people up there chanting for you to, I assume, chanting for you to be removed or something along those lines, basically adding on to the sheer embarrassment of being caught doing something this stupid and then having everyone around you chant for your demise effectively. It's hilarious. It's amazing.
Either way, that situation could have been handled so much better by Andrew, by the other Home Depot worker that's there. It involves various other people because, you know, customers aren't saints. In this next clip, we got a guy who's not happy with pest control coming through.
I don't have one.
What are you doing here without a business card?
I'm just taking care of people's bugs, sir.
What do you mean bugs?
Spiders, ants, roaches.
What company are you with?
Hawks.
Hawks?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a business card?
Because I'm just a route manager out here.
Get the out of this neighborhood,
Why?
dude. You don't have, you're not allowed to just walk around people's private property. You're not allowed to. You don't have an appointment.
I don't know why you're so angry, sir. I wish I could help you out.
I'm trying to get this guy out of the neighborhood. He's driving everybody crazy.
You're the only person. All of your neighbors were really nice. You're the only one that's acted like this.
Back up. You interrupted my business.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
You didn't even answer the door.
You're a jerk.
You've been cussing at me, using God's name in vain. I don't know who's the jerk here.
It's not against the law to cuss.
You're right. It's not against the law to knock on the door.
Yeah, it is. There's no soliciting signs all over.
Look.
You don't even have a business card.
You probably need to go to church, sir.
You know what?
Can you just take it on out of
I'm sorry. I was just coming to talk to you about the bugs. I don't understand why he's...
Man, this guy just likes his bugs. It's just like this guy's coming in to do some pest control work, you know, the fun stuff. Burning those bugs alive, and this guy's just coming through having a bad day, losing his shit at this guy because he doesn't have a business card. Yeah, it's about as ridiculous as it sounds. I got nothing here. Next up we have the most interesting interaction at Waffle House. Actually, that doesn't even give you much of a statement. You understand that anything at a Waffle House can go to absolute crazy levels of stupidity very quickly, so enjoy.
I didn't say anything to you, I just looked at you. Are you okay?
Sir, you actually said, are you tweaking? So try me if you want, bitch.
Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna have to send you to give you a refund.
Alright, well give me my refund.
I will give you a refund.
Alright, do that
And
then.
after that, you're not coming back.
That's fine. Check it. Mark my fucking name down.
That don't work here.
Excuse me.
That don't work here.
Oh, that don't work here? You mean you don't want to write my name down? Make sure I don't come back?
Yeah. No, I know who you are, so you're not coming back.
Alright, write it down.
You're not going to talk my customers any type of way.
Alright, give me my money.
Give her a money.
Don't touch my phone. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't touch my phone. Bitch,
Lord
don't do that.
Jesus.
Move your motherfucking ass home, bitch. Because I was so fucking good at touch me, ho.
Yeah. Lord Jesus.
I'm telling you, bitch. Move, ho. I'm telling you, bitch. I'm not trying to win. Come on, bitch. I know it did. You know what? You stood there and let your motherfucking bitch ass.
No, sir.
Stupid ass bitch.
You know, here I was thinking this was going to be all about just that one person who's just being a bit of an asshole towards the workers there. Seems to be a little off their monada, might be drunk, might be high, might be a mixture of the both. And then all of a sudden a fight breaks out in the background. What? Like, it's obviously something no one expected to happen because the camera person was too focused on the other woman, the one that started this mess, and then it's like, wait, hold on, there's a fight going on. Wait, I should film that. That's also very awesome stuff to film. Like, it's just that, wow. Waffle House, man. They seem to, people get down to some crazy shit down there. Pretty good. Every time you get your food, you also get some live entertainment. It's brilliant. In this next clip, a couple got caught attempting to yoink a bunch of stuff from someone else's floating platoon because no one was there and no one apparently owned it because they thought it was abandoned.
Hand it the over right now, or we can get down right here.
No, just give us the raft and the anchor.
Relax, we didn't didn't know it was yours, dude.
Well, it wasn't
really?
yours.
We asked everybody around there who it belonged to.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's a lie. Relax. Hey, we're not trying to have a problem, dude. We didn't. We asked everybody who it belonged to, okay?
No, you didn't.
Because they said they didn't belong to anybody out there.
Honey.
We thought it was abandoned. Relax.
Hold it. Barry, that's bullshit. You guys keep ashamed of yourself.
Seriously, we thought it was abandoned. Relax.
Bullshit. Those people even told me that's not your stuff.
We asked everybody there.
Yes. No, you didn't. Honey, get me off that boat right there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hand me that rope.
Thought you came up, huh?
If that's what we're trying to do, we wouldn't be trying to be civil right now.
You don't take stuff that don't belong to you. Didn't your parents teach you that shit? If it don't belong to you, you don't take it. I want the goddamn barrel. You've been drinking my beer too. I want my Yeti.
There's no freaking beer in there. Relax. I'm a cop, okay?
Oh, you're a cop? Well, I'm definitely reporting your ass. What's your badge number?
Good.
Even better. Where at?
I don't really care.
Okay.
We know cops too, okay? There ain't a cop I know that would even condone the you guys just pulled up.
We asked everybody that was around and they said it didn't belong
That's
to any
bullshit.
of...
Is that the Yeti?
Okay. Well, they were right. It didn't want to talk to us.
Sheriff be looking for your ass. I hope you're drunk so you get a DUI too. Mrs. I'm a cop. Lying. Liars.
No, they weren't doing it out of the goodness of their heart. Like, if you're thinking that someone abandoned something here, it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know, I thought it was abandoned, I was going to take it to shore, so it wasn't sitting out here floating around doing other things. But it's just like, no, I was going to take it for myself because no one was here to claim it, because now it's mine. You see, I see it, there's no one else around here, means it must be abandoned, and now it's mine. Like, what logic is that? And then of course, once people start pointing that out to you, you just have to say, oh yeah, I'm a cop. It's like, that's not gonna help your argument. Heck, it might make it 10 times worse. Because of the simple understanding, you're meant to be a police officer, you should know that doing this type of thing is kind of wrong and you shouldn't do it in the first place, but sure, go ahead, do it.